one-shot time.
Halloween one-shot baby.
Halloween
Yeah.
one-shot.
Got my spooky
So-
dice, sort of.
Spooky.
I mean, they're orange and black, so it's good.
You're all starting out in a tavern, classic D&D style,
Good.
except the plot hook has already happened. Last night, while you were all hanging out here, as most of the people in the town of Pinevale do, a shambler thing came in. All of the townsfolk call it a shambler. It's probably more of a zombie. Maybe it wasn't already dead. You're not entirely sure on the nature of this thing. But this thing shuffled into the door. Everybody stopped and stared because it looked basically dead. And out of nowhere, before anybody even knew what was going on, it attacked one of the locals, an old, somewhat crazy man named Daz McCleary. He was known in town for telling wild stories of the next town over, which doesn't exist anymore. It was sort of drowned years ago after everybody died out, and they changed the course of the river and dammed it up so that no one can settle there ever again.
Yay.
With an ending like that, stories of this town are wild, to say the least. They're sort of local folklore that everybody talks about, but nobody quite believes. But Daz was one of the few people who was there towards the end of it existing, and so he tells some stories about it that no one quite believes because he's going crazy and they sound too insane to be true. But now he's dead.
Yay.
This thing that came in and attacked him died very shortly after. If it hadn't died already, it was beaten to death by you and all of the other people who were there and freaking out. And now some of the townsfolk and people who are visiting and a certain strange goose that's been seen around town are meeting up in this tavern to figure out if they can investigate where this shambler came from. So, that's where we're going to pick up today.
Yes.
Before we get into everything, can we go around and introduce characters for the stream?
We're gonna have to start on this side because I think it'll be funnier that way.
Okay.
First.
I'm Casper.
There you go.
It's okay.
I'm Casper, a human barbarian who is but a simple.
I am Arlen Frey. I am a human oathbreaker, and I'm investigating a mystery.
I'm Damien Perel, and I'm a vampire blade singer.
I am Castus Ravenhollow, known as the Contessa, because she's the only landless Contessa living in the upper room of the tavern.
Alright, so I'm playing a rogue. My name is Goose, and I am a goose. That is all.
You're the goose.
There you have it. Goose.
Goose and goose.
My background is goose, my alignment is goose, everything is goose.
How much starting gold do geese start out with?
However much they can steal off the people around them.
Exactly.
Good thing I'm dirt poor.
Good thing I didn't tell you how much money I have.
Good thing I forgot how much money I had, so I just gave myself.
Shouldn't really matter how much money you
Yeah.
have because
Yeah,
it's
it's a one-shot.
one-shot
I
and
need money because I have a nice farmhouse.
nice one.
How successful is your business? Like upper middle class or middle class?
I have a simple.
How much could I loot from your box?
Are you rich enough that we have to eat you?
No.
Just throwing this out there. Can I
It
suck
is
your
kind
dick?
of a, it's a prosperous town. They have merchants and travelers and good trade with other towns.
Are you like a townie?
So.
Are you from the town that we're in, or no?
Yes, we're from town somewhere.
So would you know anything like? I can't remember. We can
Ooh. I should probably put my phone on Do Not Disturb. I have several, it's like
She was
700
punching
people.
dragons earlier.
Anyway, so the tavern owner is kind of leading the discussion, and he's like, I don't know, but maybe those stories are true. Would anybody be willing to go up the old road to investigate?
I'll go.
I'll go.
Was that a yes from the goose?
I don't know, I'm just going to assume so.
He will follow. They will follow. It is goose.
That is fair.
It is goose.
I'm gonna try to keep the peace here. I can't leave my business when everybody's coming here to ask what happened, but it's unbelievable, isn't it? Just I can't believe something like this would actually happen in our town.
Yeah, I guess it sucks. I mean, I've seen this kind of thing happen before at other towns, so,
Then I suppose you would have some insight into it if you went to look.
yes.
I have approximate knowledge of many things. Perhaps I would.
Mayhaps.
Anyway, I have something for those of you who are going, just been saving them for some occasion. I suppose this is it. And he goes behind the bar and pulls out 6 healing potions.
I take all of them now.
You take
I have a
all of them.
question.
I take 2 of them.
Okay.
Forget. Can I use vampiric thirst on the undead if like the body is fresh enough?
I don't know. What does vampiric
It's
thirst
drinking
do?
blood. You deals like 1d6 necrotic, and I heal any damage I
I
deal.
don't see what it would do to drink a recently dead
Well,
body.
take the blood from it.
I mean, yeah, you can drink corpse blood. It's not that good.
It's not.
It's not that good.
No,
no.
I just want to make sure I can.
It's not that good.
Just making sure.
Just quote Victoria from our 48 last year. Corpse blood? It's not that good. Why are you asking?
It's fine. It's like a finely aged wine.
So Goose is just gonna nab one of the potions and put it under one of its wings. I'm not quite sure how it fits under there or where it goes, but it's in there somewhere.
It's fine.
Yeah. It's somewhere.
I take a potion.
Okay.
I'll take a potion.
You also get a potion, because I took 2 of them. 6.
Okay. So the 5 of you decide. No one else has volunteered to go. Everyone else is just a simple townsperson. You're not entirely sure why this simple farmer has decided to come along, but he has. And yeah, so you start out of town in a direction nobody ever goes, because the only place that this road takes you is to the town that's been sort of drowned. I keep wanting to say buried, and it hasn't been buried. It's been drowned.
The drowned one.
Buried in water.
Yeah, it's
The
that.
worst way to go.
What's it
The
when you're hungry for water? Calling you out, Jacob.
You're wangry. It's like being
It would-
angry,
that would
but just
be
wangry.
wangry.
Wait, it's like worsty because you're thirsty.
Anyway.
Okay. So as you get out of town, the edges of this cobbled old road are overgrown in the process of being reclaimed. There's grass that must have been at one point cut short or trampled, and now it's like 4 feet tall and just swaying in the wind. A few wildflowers. It would be lovely if it weren't for the knowledge of just something sinister that has to lie at the other end of this stretch of road.
I'm just gonna pluck a flower as we're walking and keep going.
Okay.
Yeah, Ireland doesn't do shit. We're just gonna keep moving.
There's like no like tracks or anything on the road, right? It's just a road.
It's just a road. It does have cobblestones that are starting to be upturned, but you can't like pick up any tracks from the shambler because its cobblestones.
I rolled a 19 to look around for more of the zombie things.
You don't see any more. It is mid-morning, so you weren't really expecting to see anything undead out and about. You're not sure though. It is that time of year where the veil kind of starts to thin between the worlds of the living and the dead. So everyone's a little bit on edge, keeps an eye out for that sort of thing. You're fairly sure that you don't have any of them on your hands at the moment.
Cool.
You reach a point at the other end of the road where you can see this lake that's been formed over the other town, and you see just off to the side of the lake a little ways, a little, it's nicer than a shack, but it's not a house by any stretch of the imagination.
A bungalow of sorts.
Yeah, it's a casa. Sorry.
You played well.
And you see a little shed, and it seems like it's been lived in recently, but it doesn't look at a glance to be lived in at the moment.
Goose is just gonna run over and run right in.
Okay.
I will follow behind Goose.
You burst into the slightly cracked door, and it slams open, hits the back wall. There's nothing to stop it. It's a little one-room house. It's totally unkempt. Looks like a tornado ran through or something. There's just shit everywhere. There's an overturned bookcase in the corner. Looks like maybe a potted plant was on it. There's a little circle of dirt where it rolled and is broken. The bed sheets are just upheaved. There are chairs on their sides. Something crazy happened here.
I rolled a 12 investigation. This looks like it needs to be investigated.
It does appear it needs to be investigated.
Just gonna see what the fuck is up.
Okay.
In general, not looking for anything specific.
I'll do the same thing. Yeah, 24.
Okay.
And while they're doing important
And it was a nat
things,
20.
I'm gonna try to set the pot upright and plant my flower in it.
Okay. It's a little bit chipped,
You
but
have to
you
roll
can,
dexterity.
no, Goose is competent. Goose can set things up.
Have you played
right.
the Goose game before? It's fucking hard.
No, I haven't actually played it. I've just watched you guys play it. Yeah, we set the thing up. Managed to get enough dirt in there that you can set your flower inside.
Yes.
It falls over a couple
What's the
times.
goose's goal?
To be a bastard.
Goose's goals are a mystery.
To be
Only
a
known to
bastard.
the goose.
Only known to me. They are not even known to me at the moment.
To be a bastard.
What
That
are
is
you
the
doing?
goal of the goose. Investigating probably.
Okay.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Investigation.
Alright.
I got my critical.
Okay.
Next.
As you are all looking around this room trying to figure out what happened, you're pretty sure something happened in here. Something certainly happened in this room right here.
They should make their bed in the morning.
You start straightening up the sheets a little bit. As you do, you find a rock that falls out of the sheets and don't think much of it, but that was weird. Sorry, I'm still trying to figure out names. Arlen finds a journal sitting around,
Oh, cool. Let's read that.
and Damien finds shit, I just had the words in my mouth and they're gone. Where did it go? I do this sometimes and it's fucking terrible.
It's okay.
Anyway, you find one thing in the room that looks like it hasn't been touched. It's kind of been squirreled away in an obscure corner under the bedpost. Casper totally missed it when he was making the bed. But It's a small box.
Ooh.
It's a simple box. Has a little tiny clasp on it. Doesn't have any adornments, but it has been sanded smooth.
It's not locked or anything though?
It's not locked. It's just a little like flip clasp thing.
I'm gonna pop it open.
Okay.
Alright.
It's a mimic.
Oh, that'd be a cute mimic. I'd keep it.
What if it tried to eat you?
Put it in a box.
Just, you're an academic, right? Just keep it on your desk. Use it as a shredder.
I'm the world's shittiest academic.
Inside is a single stone. It's a very strange color. You have no idea what the significance of this thing is, but it must have some significance or it wouldn't be in a box under this person's bed.
What color is it?
It's hard to explain. It's somewhere in the greenish blue area, but it doesn't seem to like fit. Yeah, but it doesn't seem to fit in your understanding of what colors are.
Oh, it's like that one.
I
So
could
it's
cast
like the
detect
anti-magic
magic on
color?
it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Should I do that?
I mean, you can cast that as a ritual, so you don't.
It's the ninth ray.
Yeah. I should cast that as a ritual.
What?
I could use detect magic as a ritual to see if there's anything up the fucking the rock. Alright.
See, while you're doing this, I mean, it won't affect too much, but Goose is just gonna pick up the rock, start honking like crazy, running around the room the whole time.
Alright, I'll be preparing the ritual. I forget, I like never play wizard, I only ever play sorcerer spell. It's just, how long does it take to set up a ritual?
I think it's 10 minutes.
Alright. And then it does the same effect, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Alright,
It
I'll
just
start.
doesn't use a spell slot.
I'll start preparing the ritual.
Okay. As the rest of you are walking around, kind of looking, you hear something kind of skitter out of the way. No one catches a good glimpse at this thing. It wouldn't surprise you if it were some like woodland creature that just came in because the door was cracked. Also, Goose, outside the window, you see in the garden a rake leaned against the shed.
Okay. You know what's nearby? A
Alright.
large body of water.
Yes, exactly. It's at this point I just drop the rock, and it's time to commit rape in the lake.
That is a war crime, you monster.
Care not for the laws of humans.
This is shit that
I am not bound by your human laws.
you know, like the Nazis made like little kids like raise a dog and then shoot it. Like this is way worse.
They did that?
Yeah.
You never heard about that before?
No.
To prove your loyalty to the state.
Yeah, it's pretty
You'd
fucked up.
you'd raise a dog and then you'd shoot it.
Why are people still Nazis?
No, it's really, really not.
I
It's
know.
not.
Yeah,
It's not.
believe it or not, at least you guys are safe. Like, I'm not. So,
Everything's fine.
wait, your mom's an immigrant.
Yeah.
How many minutes does it take to commit rape in the lake for a goose?
How far away is the lake?
It would take like 3 minutes for a human-sized being to walk there. It'll probably take twice that for Goose.
Okay.
Goose's short legs,
Yes.
dragging a large thing.
Goose has cute legs though. Kind of thick.
Goose is adorable.
Stop staring at Goose with that look in your eyes.
I'm very concerned. I'm just not going to address it.
Can I use vampiric thirst on goose?
Why?
Just
No.
no, just
That
no.
would make you a furry. Are you ready to commit to that?
What if I turn into a goose from vampiric thirst?
That would also make you a furry.
No, it would make me feathery.
Like, that's just a subcategory. Are you still ready to accept
Can I be a
yourself?
scaly?
Okay, DM breakage count is at 1.
Alright,
Let's keep it at a low number, please.
Okay, okay. But I hope you know I'm going to see if I can commit vampiric thirst on like many things.
Well, let's keep it low enough that it can be counted on one hand.
Yes. No, I mean just gonna ask if I can. just in case I need to.
I do have to say, like, just no, straight up no antagonizing party members.
I'm not going to.
Just put a hard no on that right now.
Dang it, I can't ruin the game.
It's a collaborative game.
But I work alone, my heart is filled with only darkness.
Okay, edgelord.
Alright, I'm done.
You kind of flip through the journal that you found. It starts off pretty dull. It's like just a journal that this person kept. She seems to have kept it just because she didn't have anyone to talk to and needed to like get the thoughts on the paper somehow. Mentions she keeps her herbs and vegetables in her garden, and she was a cat, and she moved out here, and she's still really bitter at her fucking family. By the end of it, she doesn't seem sane anymore. It just slowly gets more depraved as you go on. And by the end of it, she's going on about voices in the wind and some stones, and there's a curse, and it's starting to take hold of her. And the curse, it's real. That whole town drowned because it was cursed. And she can only think of the old stories that Daz McCleary was telling, and he had to know of them. Why hasn't he told anybody of this way to break the curse? The stones, the stones, the stones!
Stones plural.
Yes. It mentions that she found 2 of these stones that she's going on about, and there are probably 3 more that she hasn't quite figured out where they are. There is a very rough map of the area around this little house and some X's that are like marked as suspected places, but she theorizes that reuniting the stones will break the curse on the town and keep it from spreading.
So if she found 2, does that mean that there's maybe another stashed away in her house?
Perhaps.
Can we look for it?
Yeah.
Well, that depends if I share this information. Oh, you're right. I'm trying to think of.
Just any, besides the goose, everyone else knows I have the little rock, right?
I mean, if you didn't try to conceal the fact that you were picking it up, then yeah, everyone's pretty,
Yeah,
like,
no, I'm not-
saw you
No,
find
the
the
goose
box.
knows you have it.
No, I said besides the
Oh.
goose, does everyone else know?
Okay.
Yeah. Because you picked up the rock.
Okay, I'm going to look for more
Circles.
rocks.
Also, I ran around in circles honking like crazy with the rock, so I think people would notice that.
Yeah, you all absolutely noticed that.
Oh, okay, so I know where one rock is.
I have the rock.
Well, you had one rock and there was a second rock that fell out of the bed.
But did you notice that second rock fell out?
Because the goose was
It's
running
the
around?
rock.
You don't know my
Is it?
rock.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Not his rock.
I was running around with
I want to know,
Chloe.
but I don't know.
Rock.
Anybody's told
The
me
box
to look
rock.
for one.
The rock box. Okay, yeah, so I rolled a 7 to look for more rocks. Didn't find any.
Okay, well, fortunately for you, one of the other rock fell on the floor earlier.
But
Yeah.
I don't know to be looking for it.
Casper moved all of the bed sheets. So it's sitting right there in plain sight, and you like look down and go, wonder if this could be it.
Yeah.
Could you?
Is it like still weird like the other one?
It's not weird in the same way. It's a little more subtly differently colored, but it seems to like vibrate a little bit. It's like warm, and it was very strange to pick up.
Okay, I keep that. Weird rock.
Mm-hmm.
I have weird rock too.
I mean, if you're within 30 feet of me when detect magic goes off, we'll just know if it's magic. That does. I mean, we're pretty sure it's magic. Yeah. All right.
Cool. Alright, awesome.
Has the spell gone off yet?
Yeah.
All right.
Your spell goes off just about when, Arlen picks up the other rock, and they both like glare of magic. You can just
Like very, very like
very strongly, but you can't figure out what they are.
Can I make an Arcana check to see if I can guess what kind of magic it is?
Sure.
Alright.
Real quick while he's making that check, I just realized it's entirely possible for me to be going
13.
75 feet a turn while dragging the rake to the lake.
What the fuck?
Because I can dash as my action and dash as my bonus action.
Wait,
Alright.
what? I thought, okay.
Alright,
I think
got.
you have to take half movement with the rake though.
Okay.
Because it's like I usually don't bother with encumbrance,
Yeah.
but you're a goose dragging a rake.
Yeah.
I feel like goose dragging anything needs to be a little, unless it's small enough.
I'm gonna make a religion check on the rock. I rolled a 20 just
Is it
to
a
see
god
if it,
rock?
like...
I rolled a 13 on my Arcana check.
Okay. Well, considering my like whole shit for being out here, do you think religion could extend to like weird shit?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
We'll extend religion to like occult knowledge
Yeah.
for the sake of this very Lovecraftian horror themed game I'm running
Yeah,
here.
you have more drowned shit.
'cause
Like,
they're-
colors you can't wait. Wait.
Wait a minute.
I think I know the one you're in. Okay. No,
I did draw from a couple different Lovecraftian
But like
stories.
colors you can't see. And
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I get it. I've read my
Rock,
fair share.
space.
I think I know where this shit
Yeah.
is going. I'm not gonna say anything though.
You don't know anything.
Character knows nothing. They don't
You
get
okay?
it. either.
We don't know anything.
I've heard the name of that one.
It's called Color Out of Space.
Yeah. Color of space.
Yeah.
God damn you.
You
I
okay?
hate this one. This one's weird, man.
Yeah. That's why it's not entirely straight up the Lovecraft story, it's just inspired by it.
Yeah. Alright.
I know how to make folklore and mythology.
I know, yeah. As I said, okay.
Having fun?
Yeah.
Have you shared the information about all
The
of
book?
the
No, I
okay.
haven't.
Okay.
Cool. Okay, so between the two of you, you are pretty sure that these rocks don't come from any of the gods that are known in Solipsis regularly. There are, of course, always the like cultists and researchers who are going on about other great beings from space, and it was said in all of the folklore from the town next door that this thing did fall from the sky. So you're pretty sure these are alien in origin. And yeah,
Space rocks.
space rocks.
Love them.
Are they space rocks from the space hippos?
They don't seem to hold any usable power, but they do like sort of radiate magic.
Yeah, I'll hold on to it.
Okay.
Regardless of the investigation, I like magic things.
I mean, I'm keeping on to it because weird shit.
Yeah.
So what else are you guys doing? You've gotten the rake in the lake by this point. You have committed rake in the lake.
Can we get one honk for victory of late rake in the lake? 2 honks. Wow.
Yes. The sin has been.
Have you seen anything in the lake? Or is it just like the town?
You act like I was.
Oh, you're a goose.
Looking
You're
away.
right.
What's your passive perception?
14.
Okay. As you throw the rake in the lake, you notice it sinks just a little too far before bobbing back up to the surface.
Oh. I don't like water.
Evil DM left.
No, Daniel don't like.
Oh. Seeing as I am a goose, I can swim. I'm just going to
Oh, great.
swim out a
Don't
bit
die.
to see if anything weird happens.
The currents seem a little strange to you, but nothing bad is happening.
I hate the slow burn of Lovecraft shit. I hate it so much.
Now it's time to run back faster
What?
than should be possible for a goose.
Is it slow burn?
Yes.
Oh god. Alright,
I just need.
I didn't find anything really, right? It is
No.
very not
I'm
human.
going to
Or
make a
not
motion that we should
worldly.
probably leave. I mean, I don't see any point of being around in this place any longer.
I mean, I could take like one more look around to see if there's anything else.
Whoever lived here is gone, so either they fled because of the monsters that are coming out of the lake, probably, or this is just a shit place to live, and it seems like both of those are pretty common, so I don't think they need to stay very longer.
I'm gonna look around one more time. Shit.
Has-
Alright, never mind. I got an 8.
It was just a like hand-drawn rough map of the area, and Arlen hasn't been kind enough to share that with anybody else yet.
I'm neutral equal on this.
Does it have like any like X's on it where we could look for the infinity stones or whatever?
Yeah.
It does.
Um,
They're Infinity Stones now.
Yeah, they're infinity stones. So,
Why don't you keep
I would like to go and follow the X's, but I'm going to do it without telling them that I'm following the X's.
Okay, so you're just gonna be an asshole about it?
Yeah. So,
Excellent.
I would like to search the surrounding area for things and stuff. Maybe this person is around somewhere. I'd imagine if you sort of live this far out in the middle of nowhere, you've got like routines in the area, I guess. We could potentially look for this person and question them about things. I feel like this is probably going to be the only chance we get with this sort of investigation. So if we find this person, we could learn some interesting things about the ground town. Does that sound good to everyone else? Goose honk.
It's not quite that.
Goose honk. Alright, well in that case, let's go.
I'm gonna go to the lake, just to like look around.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then
Go to the
an
nearest
investigation
X.
check
Yeah.
to see if I see anything
The
in or
nearest
around.
X would be in the lake.
Oh, good. Yeah, well, I guess we're going like,
Boo. 14.
Okay.
Do I find anything in or like on like the immediate area around the part of lake I'm at?
You notice the same thing as Goose, that the water is behaving a little bit strangely for water. And you see the rake floating out into the lake, and it's
Is
like
it still bobbing?
it's bobbing like really intensely.
Like
More than it should be from just generally like
oh, so
surface
instead of just going up and down,
currents.
it's
It's
kinda
like going like this, even though nothing seems to be acting on it except for like wind on top of the lake.
where is the nearest X that it's
It's like off in the stand of trees a little ways.
I'm going over
Okay.
Yeah, I should have assumed this would have shit to do with water. I should have just made it work.
I'm
And
gonna
then
just
die in the lake.
turn into a giant octopus and like scout out the lake.
Okay.
Wait, are you a druid? Hell yeah. Oh, it's an octopus. It's on And you have hands.
Would it be possible for me to be cool at least?
Can you not steal?
It's not for to do anything illicit with. I just want to hold the rock.
You
That's
don't
not
know
pocket.
where they
Oh.
put them because they put them in pockets when you were not around.
there. They're not conveniently hanging at the waist like the groundskeeper's keys.
Yes, they are not. You fool. I will eat the stone should you try and steal it.
Magnus besides.
And I will disembowel my
Oh,
stone
yes,
and
it is
bring it that I am
gastrical
only a lesser
time.
vampire without regeneration.
Oh yes, it is gastrolith time.
If you eat the stone, you're gonna be in some really deep shit. Just gonna put that out there.
Magnus
See,
for insides.
but now I want to eat the stone.
Do you want to lose your character?
Also one shot, so.
To eat the stone, you must show your commitment in real life to the bit. And
Well,
eat all
actually,
your green
even though my
green
guy is,
guys.
technically Zendikar vampires are eldritch in origin. So this would be on theme. No. I don't know. I'm not gonna eat it. That is, my character does not think to eat the stone. As he is not a fool.
That's good.
Yeah.
Always.
Despite my personal feelings towards consuming the pebble.
So this is about to become a mess because Arlen decided to split the party and start walking towards the trees.
Yay.
And Contessa went into the lake as a giant octopus. And
Am I behind the goose at all?
um,
Ooh, where's Casper? Okay.
what are you two doing?
Are we just looking around the lake? You want to do that?
What I'm probably doing is just following Contessa from like directly above.
So I'm just fucked
Okay.
on my own. Alright.
So
You can choose to go somewhere.
Yeah, you
Hanging
can
out.
join us.
I'll
in
follow
the
you
lake.
guys, because you guys are on land.
You can join us in the lake.
I hope you die.
That's rude.
I hope Contessa eats you as an octopus.
Turn into a giant tick.
Ooh.
Giant.
Do we have anything I can drink?
A lake.
No, like in real life.
Oh.
Do we have like water?
You can have a sip
And
of
honestly,
tea.
what? I don't want tea right now. Thank you, though.
You asked
we
for
can
something
take a
to
brief
drink.
intermission and you can go
It's
about
two, I can
things. Okay. Okay.
Honestly, I've done
So-
a brief intermission too because my bladder is about to
Yeah.
burst.
We're about to roll into initiative because you're both investigating
Oh.
places that have enemies. So
Yay.
if we're gonna take an intermission, we should do it now.
Okay,
Yay.
let's do that.
Goblins.
I actually have the Zendikar like all the races up.
not in frame. This dumb camera, I hate it.
No.
Okay.
Damn, I look
Cool.
good.
So, you two are investigating the lake. You three are investigating the little copse of trees off to the side.
I'm a little bit behind them because I was just at the lake.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You two start feeling the weird water currents getting much stronger, much more aggressive. It's kind of hard to control yourselves all of a sudden. And you
Know what's
three,
happening.
as you approach this like copse of trees, the ground underneath you starts to shake a little bit. It seems very, very localized. It's not like an earthquake or anything. And
His lamp doesn't
no, it's not. I'm going to need everybody to roll initiative.
Yeah.
Why do I have a distinct feeling?
Just
I'm
would've
feeling
been better.
I have a distinct feeling these are elementals.
Well, I rolled a 3.
I rolled a. That is a 26.
Oh Jesus! Actually, wait. Yeah. Wait. How much do you get? What's the addition to
Dex.
Dex?
No,
okay,
wait.
Okay, I rolled a 6.
You're a great singer. I think you get that into initiative.
Oh shit! Wait, do I?
I'm pretty sure blade singers get that.
Even then, it's only 7.
Okay. The way I'm going to do this is I'm going to have everybody roll into the same initiative so that we keep like everybody active going through this.
Okay.
I'll just keep track of who's fighting which.
Mhm.
So, did anybody get above a 20?
26.
Okay. So,
Goose is always
we-
watching.
No one gets the jump on the goose.
Goose.
Except for perhaps a swan.
And then 15 to 20.
17.
Okay.
18.
It's okay. 10 to 15?
Where do you get it?
5 to 10?
6.
You did better than one of the enemies, so
Ah!
I rolled a 3 for one of them.
Thank God.
Yeah.
Damien Perel never gets the jump. No one's ever been able to spook him. Because I trust me.
Alrighty. So, Goose goes first. You're pretty sure that you're just attacking the water around you.
So. How far down would you be relative to me? How far down would you be relative to me?
Probably within 30 feet. It's not a
Okay.
super, super deep lake.
How deep can
It's
a
not.
goose go?
Hey, I'm just on the surface.
Oh. Well, how deep can you swim? You're a goose.
I'm not
You're an aquatic
going to
bird.
go deep.
Okay. Just asking.
So. Simple. Wait, fuck, I forgot what we determined the DC on this was.
So I don't have to.
I think it was like 12 or 13.
What is it? The. Oh, okay.
I am just going to honk as loudly as I possibly can.
Okay, we'll make it 13.
As I
to
cast
say it.
thunderclap. The
Okay.
next honk.
Okay.
Wish we could finish the TV.
Wait, I could look at base
I
boosted.
rolled 13.
Yeah.
So, yeah. It will save.
Okay, well. I still haven't done anything out of the ordinary for a goose. So,
No.
can I try to hide with deception?
Sure.
I am but a simple goose. 23.
Okay. You are but a simple goose. This thing
No
is
way.
not that smart.
That's 25. I am a simple goose.
You learned from the simple farmer.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Set things turn. It's a bit suspicious of this strange octopus in here. And,
Very natural to the ecosystem.
so it's going to try to attack you by throwing you around in the water here. And it will be a, I can do simple addition and subtraction. 15 to hit on its first attack.
That is.
Okay. And the second attack is a solid, like, 8. So that one's not going to. It'll be 13 damage. And that will be its turn. Farmer Casper.
Simple.
The ground, after it started shaking, sort of came to form a humanoid shape in front of you. It looks very angry. It doesn't really have a face, but it looks very angry. Not good ground for growing.
Love.
I don't care if
Love.
it's range,
Okay.
because why not? And
You were mad that the ground is not good for growing.
yes,
Yeah.
and I'm gonna stab it with my pitchfork.
Do you have like extra range on a pitchfork?
It's the lance.
It's functionally a lance, but a
It's a
pitchfork
pitchfork.
sounds so much more, like, entertaining and on brand for a simple farmer.
Does. Simple farmer subclass. It ain't much, but it's honest work.
I'm a 6, that's where I left it. And then I know how to do addition 15.
Don't lie,
15
none of
to
us
hit?
do.
Will not hit it.
Oh, that's sad.
Damn.
Traitorous bastard.
You fucking fat.
Sorry, my pen. I don't ever call people traitorous bastards, only objects.
What if they are a traitorous bastard?
Then I'll make an exception.
I did, berserk. I can remember the names of things. The angry one.
Is there
not
really
the
nothing else you
animal
can
one.
do?
Berserker means you can use your bonus action to make an attack.
I
Since
can if
you're
I go
raging.
into frenzy,
Oh, yeah.
which is
Frenzy
different.
is different from rage, yep.
And I,
Mm.
it's the beginning of the turn.
Yeah.
So, I'm
Okay. Arlen.
Cool. How far away am I from this thing?
Within 30 feet.
Alright. Well, we're gonna put up the shield because, and fucking, I've got a sword, so 20 to hit.
Wow. That will hit.
Nice. Okay. So that means I get awesome. 7 damage. I rolled.
Okay.
Yep. Plus 6.
Yeah.
To what?
It's a hit. It's a damage.
Dueling. Dueling.
Yep.
Okay. Contessa, you've just been thrown around by this seemingly invisible force. You're fairly certain the water itself is hostile towards you now.
This is going to be difficult, but I'm going to make an attempt to grab the water with my tentacles and strangle it, because that's what octopuses do.
Okay.
Alternatively, I could, or do you either try to escape?
Oh no.
Oh, that's what was that?
Okay.
I like the smile freeze. I don't appreciate it.
You should be very scared.
I can't.
bacon stern is like, it's okay to be taken out as like a giant spider, because you just come back
like
to like
spiders.
hit points. I'm taken out as like a giant octopus for underwater.
Yeah.
I'll be swimming after sure.
Calamari is pretty tasty, so I don't really.
Well,
It's not that big a lake,
I
and
believe-
I assume you're probably capable of swimming in
Yes.
your human
I
form.
believe you can hold, I believe breath, the rules for holding your breath is your con mod plus 1 minute.
And you could live 15. Well,
Yeah.
you're human, 15.
Yeah.
It's not totally hopeless.
I believe in you.
Damien.
I'm not gonna go last. I'm going last. Not enough things have happened.
Am I getting poked at?
What are you doing?
Oh, is it my turn?
Yeah, it's your turn.
Oh, fuck. How far away am I from them?
You are within running speed, running distance.
Could I get a hit in?
You could. I'll let you. I don't really care.
Yeah.
So, yes, you were close enough to get a hit in.
Yeah. Oh, I need to check one thing really quick.
Blade singer thing.
Yeah.
What is it?
I forget. You can activate this feature twice. Yeah. So yeah, okay. I just have to take a short rest, but I can activate it twice per short rest.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'll go and I'll activate my blade song. So I get a boost to my AC.
Yeah, you get to add your int mod to
Yeah.
AC.
So I actually haven't. Yeah. Okay. Now my armor class is 17 and not 13. And then I get 10. I get plus 10 movement.
Then you are definitely within.
Yeah, and I'll just, I have advantage on all dexterity checks, but that doesn't matter. Yeah, I'll just fucking try and stab him with my rapier.
Okay.
Stab the ground.
I'll actually roll that.
Maybe you should move your wallet.
Yeah.
Right. Oh shit, alright, 21.
21?
To
That will
hit.
hit.
Alright, I just deal 1d8. Yeah, and then plus my dex mod.
Yep.
Is that a 7?
Yeah.
Oh, sick. 10 damage.
Alrighty.
Damien's a fast boy. I'm fast as fuck.
I'm fast as fuck, boy.
Yeah, get stabbed. What are the rules for dual wielding?
You use your bonus action for your offhand.
Yes.
Unless you have the dual wielding feat.
I don't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you don't get to add your modifier. It's
Okay.
just straight
I only have
straight
one
up.
out right now, so. Yeah.
Straight up. You get to add proficiency to hit, but it's just a straight up roll for damage.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
I like that there are rules for offhand. I
Yes.
didn't know that for so many years. Like I didn't figure that out until last year, and this is like my 6th year playing 5th edition. I've been playing this game since it came out.
Wait, did you just think they would just get 2 hits?
I never even thought about having dual wielding rules without taking the feat. It just wasn't something I considered.
Huh.
So, yeah. But I like knowing it now. It's nice. Good as a rogue, I like to have 2 daggers.
That's very good.
Anyway, you've just come into melee range of this thing, and it is its turn,
Oh, no.
because this is the one I rolled a 3 for
Shit,
initiative
I was hoping there'd
on.
be a third thing.
No. So, it's going to try to attack you twice,
That's a yikes.
because it has multi-attack. The first attack will be a over 20, and I can do basic math.
Well, an over 21.
I don't think that. I am a wizard
It's
after all.
weird, that'll be a 23.
Yeah, that hits.
I can do math. The other one will only be a 13.
Okay, that doesn't.
So,
That would have hit me normally though.
yeah.
Alright, so I'm not, maybe I won't die this turn.
Not this turn. How many hit points do you have?
23.
Okay.
I got lucky on my roll.
I got 41.
I did not. Alright, how much damage?
22 damage. I rolled a 7 and an 8 on the d8s.
I am at 1 hit point.
Oh my god.
And then I cast Fireball targeted at it. What spells do I have? I need to check something really quick.
So it's a good thing everybody has at least one healing potion, right?
Yeah. I cast
No,
Detect
it's-
Magic
it's
as my
okay.
final action. Wait, how fast? Actually, I guess I don't know how fast this thing is gonna be. But
No.
I do have plus 10 movement.
Yeah, so you have 40
You
movement.
can fucking eat.
I will eat out of
Yeah,
it.
so if you disengage, you can disengage as your action, yeet out of there, and as a free action, chug that potion.
I can get my chug jug.
Because the first use an object interaction is a free action.
Yes.
I want to make the healing potions in this campaign just do a straight like max healing because I think that it's dumb that you roll and sometimes they don't work as well. So a normal potion of healing will just do straight 10 healing. So 10 health.
Alright. I think I might have to do that soon.
Okay.
Actually,
might.
no, I can kill it. I got this.
Good luck.
I'll cast Fireball. I'll
Just
cast
kill it.
Prestidigitation and confuse it slightly.
Has a range. Fireball has an area object on it.
Yeah.
It would kill me.
We're
Like,
not-
I mean, no, I'm
we're-
right there, too.
No, we're not level 5, so he can't have Fireball yet.
Okay, back to the top of the order and
Back
the
to the
lake.
goose.
Goose.
Okay, so do I have an approximate idea of where the mean water is?
It seems pretty centered around you and Contessa.
Okay,
Mean water.
Yes.
That's what it is. It's mean water.
alright, so back under my wing for a second, then I pull out a rapier specifically made for my beak.
Does it have a beak guard instead of a hand guard?
Yes. The
Good.
beak guard is like conformed to the beak. Alright, and with that, let's stab the water.
You have to kill the river.
Alright. And let's see. Is Contessa adjacent to it?
Yes.
Damn it. But
I
would
mean,
this
like-
be sneak attack? Because I was hidden.
Yes, it would be
Fuck.
sneak attack because you were hidden from it, and you do have your ally within 5 feet. It is attacking her
Fuck.
as well. I'm
Wait,
pretty sure if you're hidden, you have advantage.
yeah.
does the lake not know you're
Are you
inside of it?
What the fuck?
I
You
rolled,
rolled 2 nat ones.
I rolled
That's
2
two
3s. That's the nice thing about this room. It's small enough that we
That you
can
can
throw
throw
bad
dice.
dice.
Just don't throw them towards the bookshelf. They might disappear there.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Yeah. Throw them that general direction. It'll be fine. Okay.
This might not work, but I'm gonna try to be unassuming again. Just put that back away.
Okay.
There is nothing unusual. This goose just rolled a 22.
They're not that smart. It's water.
Yeah.
It's slightly sentient water. It just thinks you're a goose. It has rapidly forgotten that you just pulled out this. It is a murder elemental! Sorry. Are we at,
Is it a
are we at
murder
Journey
elemental?
Quest reference number 3 now? I was thinking as I was planning this, they're murder elementals!
And their bodies disappear when they die.
Which is why you can't see them. Sorry. Okay.
Hey, baby.
Wow, that's Journey Quest.
Can I find your potions?
You have one.
I know, but like later.
Okay. It is the
I'm not.
murder
I'm just,
elemental's
okay, it's fine.
turn.
I'm going to drink it.
Drink the ground's blood.
And,
When you sleep, it's fine.
Drink the ground's
It finds
blood.
the goose still unassuming, so
Wait.
it's still going to attack Contessa, and I'm sorry.
Hey, is he undead?
Technically, I'm not.
Then technically he's not.
I looked up. Yeah, I checked
Why?
the rule. I checked the rules of the Zendikar ones. I was like, I wanted to see if I'm undead, and it says they're not technically dead because you can be born as a vampire. But like, do you want me to be undead? Because I don't. In context of the world, what would I be?
Healing does not work on undead.
Typically, vampires are considered undead,
They
but
are.
it really depends.
Negative energy flood is the only spell that I know of that can actively heal an undead, and that's like 5th level.
Yeah.
I'm going to say that you are technically undead, but you can still benefit from healing spells because that's bullshit if you can't as a PC.
Yeah. That's like, I'm pretty sure that's the
Yeah.
reason that they don't count you as
Especially-
undead.
Yeah, especially in a one shot like this where you don't like have a party dedicated to your characters and
Yeah.
preparing for that sort of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just wondering.
You're
Not
gonna
any
die.
particular reason.
I feel like I should be concerned,
Am I
but I'm
gonna
going to
die?
wait to find out.
No, don't worry about it. It's not anything.
Wait.
Just, no.
Are you?
Are you gonna turn undead?
Yeah.
I don't want to.
Anyway,
Don't kill me.
this murder elemental is going to make its 2 attacks at Lady Contessa again, and this is really basic math, and I'm still staring blankly at it. 17 to hit on both of them.
Hey, remember Ashley, a math major, so let's promote this.
Dude, honestly, it's really good that the second hit didn't connect.
Yeah, you would have been down.
I am at level 1. Not level 1, at 1 HP.
Huh, I didn't roll well. That's good for you.
I am a strong boy.
You are
Simple math. Come on. 15
You are more
damage.
baby.
You're like a
Goose.
jock.
What do you mean?
You're like a himbo.
Yeah.
Oh my
Simple
fucking
math.
See, you're more baby than a literal goose.
Yeah, well, Goose is a rogue. Damien's a wizard.
Oh.
I know I proved that.
I'm doing my best.
But it's okay.
I'm a
Is that
crucible.
right?
No, I typed it wrong.
Electronics.
Are you looking up himbos to show him one?
Oh god.
I'm attractive but unintelligent man. Thanks.
There's a himbo, you fucking idiot. You got like 4
No,
wigs.
he is as well.
Alright, that's for you. So. I need to find out
Try and tell me that's not attractive.
who
I'm baby.
posted the thing about it. Did I tag it?
Damien is absolutely a himbo. Even though his intelligence is 19,
Yeah,
his
okay.
wisdom is 4.
Alright, so notable himbo subtypes. There's the hot subtype himbo. People like Mark Antony, Dick Grayson, and Baku.
Mark Antony is smart. Shut the fuck up.
No, he's a himbo. Shut up.
He is not.
Emmett Cullen.
That's a sexist thing that they made of a himbo.
Stupid type himbos, including Jesus Christ, Achilles,
You take Achilles back.
Joseph Joestar, Mark Antony again.
Yeah, Joseph
Mark Anthony.
Joestar,
That's just because
absolutely.
people are like, oh, Mark Anthony like Cleopatra.
Joseph Joestar just plays stupid. He's really fucking smart.
Non-threatening subtype himbos, such as
All of this is
Mark
wrong.
Anthony.
Hosier, James Kirk, T'Challa, Obi-Wan Kenobi, Magnus Burnsides.
The
Fucking
fuck?
Joseph Joestar.
Obi-Wan.
Dumb.
Yeah.
Obi-Wan's
And
smart.
also approval from lesbians.
Joseph Joestar is crazy smart.
And that
He
makes
just
that
plays
makes
fucking
Thor
dumb.
from Marvel the ultimate himbo.
Okay, that's fair.
Himbo
Yeah.
supreme.
He is a himbo. I will give you that.
But like
So yeah, your character is a himbo probably.
Joseph Joestar is.
I'm honestly
but
pissed they put Mark Antony there.
Yeah, Joseph Joestar is not dumb.
Yes, he is.
No, he's just really good at playing dumb.
Mark Antony is literally like a tactical genius. Just
So
Augustus
is
is way
Joseph
better because he's
Joestar.
Augustus. It's broken.
Joseph Joestar's a fucking tactical.
But like, you're
genius.
kind of a moron.
GM breakage count is at 2 now.
I mean, wait, you've taken Roman. That's Mark Antony is smart. The only reason people are like, oh, he's dumb is because he listened to Cleopatra because it's almost like she was a queen of Egypt.
And also she was incredibly intelligent.
Yeah, she's actually smart, but then people are like, no, dumb. Listen to a woman. Anyway, basically, I agree with the
Yeah,
list.
we can come back to this debate
Yeah.
I'm
later.
gonna do friends.
How-
Why not?
I think the goose is a himbo.
Oh.
What does friends
horns.
I went and
Well, I figured that just from the
What
name.
is the
I got a
goose?
point of
The goose is
exhaustion
a
after I told
dude?
him. Okay.
Oh, it's just a goose.
There's no
And
genitalia.
I'm gonna recklessly attack.
It's like this.
Is this
means I get
reproduced by
advantage.
pumping?
Goose
It-
doesn't have a
it-
vagina.
it's
Goose
like
reproduce-
The
Goose
drop
vomit.
back to
Goose
the
reproduces
number
by
one
budding.
is-
It's
You
like
get advantage
Against you.
against
Are
me
you
next
a boy or a
turn.
girl? No. Well,
Until the beginning of
what?
the next turn.
It's like what's in your pants?
Next
Chaos.
Oh.
What's in your pants? I don't wear
I
pants.
I can add a 14, which doesn't do anything.
And
So
a
I'm
goose
gonna attack
with leather
again.
armor.
Okay.
And that's just about it.
I don't like this stuff.
Stop.
Do you want the gold one?
Yes.
Here, I'll just give you that.
You
There
okay?
are two sets.
They're slightly different, so
Okay, so you can tell them apart?
Yeah.
Excellent. 17.
that will hit.
Take the gods.
Which
Wait.
take a gun and pray.
It's a D12.
I will face God and walk backwards.
I don't know what I'm doing.
I thought you were just like
We have a
throwing
question.
damage
Yeah,
at
yeah.
the same time.
Yeah, it's, well, unless you disengage.
My phone is on the ground.
So can I disengage? And
There are more D20s. Don't steal my boss D20s,
It's
rude
been like this.
person.
It's like a condition where it
know
like
what's
decays
going
to the
on.
back and heals.
Don't tell me.
And that's a heal.
Well, it's a
Yeah, this is what it looks
It's
like.
even
funny.
It's kind of
Excellent.
fucked.
Awesome.
It happens. Fingernails are like.
I take medicine for it.
Everything's fine.
Fingernails are
Yeah,
a mistake. They're like.
Do you want to re-roll your first attack as well?
Makes
Because
me
you
feel
didn't
really
actually
gross.
roll your first attack with
Yeah.
advantage.
You're not.
Thank you.
You okay?
I'll just roll one.
Fingers are
Okay.
Because I got
Have you
not
seen
one
sets?
on the
Oh, okay.
They're like
on this one.
I've never met Seth.
So-
Shame.
That's weird. They're in my room.
Okay.
Their like thumb got smushed. One of them got smushed when they were like a kid, so it's like shorter, and the other one's longer.
That's terrible.
Now it's the other.
My thumbs are like that, but
Well, you
because
take
like
that both
decay.
of them hit
Both
with
of them
a
look like
dirty 20.
thumbs,
Yes.
though,
Awesome.
like individually.
Now
That's
I'm gonna
good.
roll. Now we're good.
Together.
Now the D12.
That's very interesting.
7
I like that.
plus
One time I did home toe surgery
13.
on
Yes.
myself.
plus
Home toast.
3 plus
Yeah,
6
it's like I was
is
fucking with
9 plus
13.
13
Yeah, because
22.
you're a toenail.
No.
is 22.
I had one of those.
Yeah.
I just
22
pulled it
total.
out.
22.
Yeah, it's just I don't know what was wrong with it.
Oh,
Like,
Seth just told us to stop talking about their thumbs.
Sorry.
Seth, it's fine. My thumbs are fucked too. Mine are actively fucked. Mine are getting boned
Now that
currently.
I
So
feel like
doing home
Katie.
toe surgery and
Seth
I
also
don't know.
says that the farmer should dual wield a sickle and a pitchfork.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Sickle and a light
Sickle
hammer.
and hammer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sickle and a light hammer.
Yeah.
We take it back for free.
Yeah.
I mean, you're already doing the Russian accent.
Yeah.
No,
So I was
you
doing home toe surgery.
It's
and
still a Russian
I like
accent.
fucked up my toenail.
Have you
really
fucking
bad.
heard
Uh-huh.
Kazed?
And, I put myself back on because
Kazed
I
is-
didn't want to deal with it.
Kazed.
Kazed
And then
is
like 2
Kazed.
weeks later, my toe started to hurt.
He
so I was
fought
like, no, I'm gonna
guns.
fly home because I've just been wearing
With-
socks all the time and nothing.
Great sword.
So I took off
Anyway,
the
is that
sock
all you're
and then,
going to
like,
do
the
this turn,
whole,
Casper?
Like left side of my big toe was like
Yes.
fucked up, and I was
All
like,
right.
oh, that's interesting.
Arlen, stop talking about toes.
You said I had the foot fetish yesterday.
I'm
you
talking
do.
about home toe surgery. It's not like
I don't know what you're into.
It's not.
It's
being
your fucking
foot
turn.
Okay, I'm hitting the dirt.
Kill
Okay.
it, please.
Let's not only save the foot talk for after. Let's just save it for how about never?
Okay.
Yeah.
Wait, for
Just
every
table it indefinitely.
I haven't revealed that I'm a vampire to them, yeah?
No, they don't really know that.
Okay, just making sure.
Are you a foot pervert vampire?
I only,
Instead of going
I
back
only
to
drink
the
blood
feet.
via the big toe.
All right, I did a little bit better that time. 9 damage.
Excellent.
Yay.
You suck them toes.
I try to suck off the grass.
Have you seen that one video from like the cooking thing? And the guy's like,
It's
what
not
is
looking
better
good, but
than
it is
like
not bloodied
steak or
yet.
whatever? Like getting your toes sucked.
Hey, let's stop.
Have you ever had your toes sucked like for real?
Please
Wow.
stop. We're well on our way to GM breakage count number 3.
One time when we went to Universal, when my girlfriend
Just
got
shut
to go
up.
with me, my little sister sucked my girlfriend's toe in the middle of a water
Just
park.
shut up.
Alright, we're done with that. We're tabling this discussion
Contessa.
forever.
In front of me.
What are you doing?
I've been cucked.
Contessa, can you please fucking come out of the game and kill him in real life?
Please don't. I'm just a babby.
Less than 13 hits.
No.
Oh.
How what is the armor class of water?
14.
Oh. I was gonna say it can't be that good.
Yeah.
It's water. How do you kill a lake?
The same way you kill a river. I'm just kidding. That's
So we
not
just
how
slowly,
this works.
I'll just cast Firebolt on it for the next 10 years until it fully evaporates. I'll throw some tea leaves in there too, so I've had nice snack while I do it.
Your plus reference count.
Yay.
4 at 4.
I thought it was the gym breakage.
Oh no, I should keep that too though.
It's a
Are
2.
these the bold ones?
Hmm?
Are these the bold ones? Bold? Like
What's my
another
mimic's
bold,
name?
I think.
What?
What's his name?
Okay.
Jeremy.
Jeremy?
They're different colors.
Jeremy.
No, that's too similar to Justin. Justin's my dodo bird.
Oh, Justin was your last.
And my dodo bird in Final Fantasy.
Damien, it's your turn.
I'm gonna disengage and run like a bitch.
Okay.
I'm gonna run, wait, I forget, let me see.
40.
I think, I forget if vampires get a slight boost to the, like, they might get like a slight one. I don't think they do though,
No,
but like,
you have 40 movement.
I might have 50 though, I just wanna check. I don't think I do. Yeah, no, it's only 30 feet. Yeah, I'm gonna run 40 feet away. And then I'm gonna
Hit
chug.
that chug
I'm
jug.
gonna chug jug.
Okay.
And then, is that all I can do? Let me see, do I
Unless there's something you're gonna do for bonus action.
Can I cast a spell? No.
There are spells with the casting time of a bonus action.
Is magic missile one of them?
No.
Yeah, I didn't think so. I don't have many combat spells. Is firebolt?
No.
Yeah, that's and I'm assuming burning hands isn't either.
No.
That's all I got.
Okay.
All I can think of.
I'm going to.
is Shadow Blade.
Yeah.
So you're running
Ah, fuck.
away and getting yourself up to 11 hit points
Yeah.
instead of 1.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is Misty Step?
Misty Step is a bonus action.
I'm gonna cast that on the floor around me, so if anything happens, I can just peace out.
So you're going to prepare it.
I'm prepared. Oh wait, would I have to prepare it now? No, if anything happens, I can just like at least like.
Yeah, that's preparing it.
Okay.
You're preparing to use that spell as your reaction.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So like if it tries to hit you, that could be the condition, and you
Misty Step away.
Misty Step out of there.
And I took that because that's very in theme for a vampire.
Yes, it is.
So I know more. All right.
Okay.
What's a dirt boy gonna do?
Oh yeah, Mr. Oyster.
Casper is within melee range.
Oh, is this thing also not very smart?
And Casper just hit it really hard.
It has
And
literal
their
dirt for
elementals,
brains.
they both have 5 in.
So
One
probably
has
not-
water for
Hey,
brains.
it has higher int than I do whiz.
Yeah.
So
What's your whiz score?
4.
Holy shit.
I rolled a 1, and then another 1, and then a 2.
Okay.
Jimbo!
So
And I wasn't gonna be a
first
pussy
attack
and
will be
reroll my
with
stats.
advantage. Just rolled 2 6s. Okay. That's useful. I think it is. I mean, yeah. So it'll be 13 to hit. Oh, cool.
No, I didn't take
And
that.
its second attack will be much higher. 18 plus 7 is more than your AC. And I can stop trying to do math now. And it will be 12 damage. I love how the one with advantage didn't actually land. That's good.
I have advantage in all my acrobatics checks, so like you better fucking watch out.
Yeah, you're gonna fucking flip around.
Goose.
Okay.
Do shit.
Where's just my jerky?
So I'm gonna
Because
use my
it's in
bonus
my
action
zone.
first. I'm just going to lift a wing and let a dagger fall out.
Just straight down?
Yeah, just straight down
Okay.
into the water, into the mean water.
It does. I hate it.
Do I still have advantage?
But it tastes really good.
Yes, because you're still unassuming.
Okay.
I'm gonna take off my shoes.
That's gross.
19. Yeah, 19.
Shut the fuck up.
Put your shoes back
Okay.
on.
No.
So
They're in my
that's-
zone.
Wait, I'm not going
I
to
hate
sneak
that.
attack on that because sneak
This
attack
might
is
flip
one of
stuff.
the charming. Sneak attack does the same amount of damage regardless
Yeah.
of what I use it on.
Why doesn't Goose have sneak attack?
Because Goose is unassuming.
Yeah, you don't expect a
It's a
goose
goose.
to just stab you with a knife.
Alright, how do you wield the knife?
I just opened up my
Like
ring and let
this.
it fall out.
Are you like fucking the one Penguin Madagascar where you just vomit out your weapons?
No, I just like hide things under my wings. And no one's quite sure how I keep them there,
No.
but I hide them in there.
You have like an Assassin's Creed hidden blade, but instead of having anything mechanical, you just vomit the rapier out like birds.
Okay.
And
So
Silent
that's,
Jim just pulling more shit out of his pockets.
that is 15 damage.
Okay.
And then I'm going to pull my rapier out again and
Alrighty.
try to attack with that. Okay, that's 21.
That will hit.
11 damage.
Alrighty.
And I'm just going to swim away a bit now. Because I'm taking advantage of the fact it's not going to get opportunity because I hit it.
Yeah.
Because
Okay.
I
Weapons
can't.
just do magic damage.
That's
Oh,
not
wait,
terrible.
no,
Was
it's a
its
spell.
turn?
Yeah, it's a spell.
You are getting away.
I'm trying to remember what it
I
does.
think it just makes your
And,
weapon.
I know, I think it also adds like one more dice.
yeah. So it'll keep going after Contessa, and I feel so bad that I'm only wailing on you, but like, rogue.
And octopus are pretty
Not just a rogue.
Yeah.
A goose.
Okay. So, his first attack is not going to hit.
Plus one to attack and damage rolls.
It was a
Until the
13.
spell ends.
It hits.
Oh, you're
what's
11
yours?
AC.
Okay.
Which is higher than non.
Right,
non-
you're an octopus.
Non-octopus.
Oh, right.
Do you
Wait,
not
what's
have
a
armor?
non-octopus?
No, I spend all my time in octopus form. Why would I ever wear armor? I'm an injured.
That's fair. Okay.
Wait, how is it a... Oh, you have those in your decks.
I feel like I shouldn't approach the monster. Is that wise? I think I'll kill it.
Yeah.
I'll use magic weapon.
Or you could just shoot magic missiles.
I'm a bitch. I'm a
It's gonna be
Obviously,
26 damage
I'm
in
a
all.
blazer. They're meant to be.
And 24 hit points
fighters.
left.
Oh my god!
So,
How many hit points do you have?
Goose,
52.
I mean,
That's
octopus have a lot of health.
Imagine having more than 30 hit points.
Good news is, I think if you drop out of the octopus form, you will still have your personal, like,
Yeah.
humanoid hit points. So, like, you're not dead if you drop to 0 as an octopus. You're just not an octopus anymore,
That's not terrible.
which is rather unfortunate.
How?
But
I have a feeling it's gonna. The lake probably has a lot of health, though. As it's a lake.
The lake has a lot of health, being a lake.
okay,
Wow.
Casper. Awesome.
Look at this tree. This is what kind of tree was it? Forget it. It's like this is a bird. You
This
can
is an
tell.
asp.
You
You
can
can
tell
tell
it's
it's
an
an
aspen
aspen
because the way it is.
Wait.
Okay.
Stabby stab.
So bad at rolling. 14 won't
No.
hit.
No.
It didn't.
In case you haven't noticed, he puts a lot of things in his mouth.
Bonus
Dice,
action.
Orbeez,
Your
other
nipple.
people's fingers. Yes, my nipple.
Nat 20.
Woo! Yeah!
Hmm?
Do you roll it, double it, or roll 2?
Whichever you prefer. I'm
Well-
not,
What do you want to
Let's
do?
roll 2. Okay.
A tactical decision, but a foolish one.
14 damage.
Excellent.
Wow. I jumped 11 with
Now
that.
it is bloodied.
Awesome.
Yay.
Now it's bloody?
It's technically 1 point away from being bloodied, but
You know.
How does it have blood? It's dirt.
It's a
bloodied
term.
is an old term from former editions.
Fine,
of
it's
the
not
game.
bloodied. You can see its structural integrity degrading.
It
That's
just
better.
means that it's at half health.
Okay.
It's to help the players gauge where their enemies are at without straight up knowing how many hit points they have left.
Yes.
Oh, okay, that's cool.
So, yeah.
Okay, this isn't a
How much damage does burning hands do?
Look it up. It's in the fucking.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I have the book open.
Yeah, I don't
forgot.
fucking know,
Book
dude.
open.
And
Dude, it's like the
the
first-
handbook's underneath my computer.
Burning hand should be around here.
Yeah, I know.
It should be on the other side.
Okay, so that was your
Yeah,
turn.
you were right.
Arlen.
Arlen, okay. I'm going to use a bonus action to cast Thunderous Smite on my sword.
Smite time.
Okay.
It's time for Smite.
And then hit and do another smite.
Yeah.
Double smite. That's absolutely not gonna
15.
work, actually.
15?
Yeah.
It's not gonna hit.
What the fuck? It's dirt.
Yeah,
I know, that's what I got
It's
the
dirt and
first
rocks.
time.
Ooh, I'm gonna cast this spell.
What I? So wait, the dirt thing is here. Where are you standing, like relatively to it?
Close enough to hit it.
So like they're both in
They're
melee
both
range
in
here,
melee range. You've run 40
and then
feet
I'm
off.
like over here.
Hold on, can I have,
Okay, I probably shouldn't burn
movement
hands
flanking
though.
it?
Sure.
Alright, advantage.
Yeah.
Advantage.
I don't see why not.
Alright. That's an 18.
That will hit.
Yay!
Throw another
Where are you-
smite on
are you
me.
behind
Throw
it?
another smite on me.
No, I only have 3 fucking spell
Oh.
slots. I'm not going to waste one of them doing bullshit.
But smite is not bullshit.
I know it's not bullshit, but like, okay. So that is 9 plus.
Yeah, I guess I'll just have to magic. Is there
Okay,
a cut on my
18.
forehead right here?
No. Yeah.
Yes, sort of. It's like a dot cut.
Hmm.
I felt pain right there, and then I touched it.
Yeah, it looks like a scab.
Yeah. So
Fascinating.
I
that was
have-
not there last night.
I have done 9 pokey damage,
9 pokey
9
damage?
slashy damage, and then 9 thunder damage.
If you die in the game, you die in real life.
Yeah, if you die in the game, I kill you in real life.
Takes out hand, we
Yay.
go.
I know.
Yes. Yes, please.
Alright.
Walks door, takes
So
a
I've
loaded
done
rifle.
Oh, I meant to tell you,
18.
we moved and you don't actually know where we live anymore.
What?
Yeah, mom and dad and I moved.
Huh.
Not you. You used to live in the old house.
You
Yeah.
yeah, I have a house, guys. Who moved all your stuff?
No, all the stuff is in all your stuff is up at home is still at that house.
Hmm.
They just don't live there anymore. They still pay for the house though.
I went back to some slippers and stuff.
I actually
Thank you.
ate your slippers yesterday.
That's why the basil plants died.
See, that wouldn't surprise me, and that's disturbing.
Oh my.
Slippers are yummy. Full of fiber.
Yes, we
Tessa,
know.
it's your turn.
We know you have a foot fetish.
I don't have a
Hold
foot
on to it.
fetish.
We all know it's true at this
Foot
point.
fetish is the only fetish that has a scientific reason for existing.
What's fetish?
That doesn't make sense. Anyway, that's
King shaming is my
Allow them to say it.
The only good way to do this without provoking our opportunity attack is to morph back into an octopus. I don't know.
Hmm.
Isn't it we're short resting afterwards? I don't know.
Can you just get to shore? How deep did you go? You were only swimming for like 1 turn. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'll get hit by an opportunity attack and I have 45 hit points. Let's disengage.
That's higher than my starting hit points.
Not gonna bother attacking these things. I'm just gonna swim to shore and disengage.
Okay, so you're gonna disengage and just get away. Understandable. That be it? Cool. Damien.
Alright, let me see what I want to do. Magic missile deals 1d4 per the spell level, right?
Yes.
It's 1d4 plus
No,
1 damage.
it's more than 1d4. I think you have multiple bolts at level.
Yeah.
It's 3d4
Oh.
and then you add one for every level. I
Yes.
guess.
But at base level, it'd just be 3d4.
Yes.
Yeah, alright.
But they are all guaranteed hit.
Yes, they are.
They are misses. Alright.
So 3d4. Where's my shiny d4?
I don't feel looking for it. I'll roll it
Next
4 times.
question.
That's a 1. That's a 4. That's a 3. And then I roll 1 more. Or
No,
is
that was, it's 3. How many, what
that was
level?
that's a
Level 1.
Yeah, it's just 3.
yeah. I didn't want to use one of my second ones. So yeah, just 8 damage.
Okay.
Yeah. And then I took some by accident, but it doesn't matter because it doesn't. This the amount of spell slots I have just wasn't affected at these lower levels. Wasn't affected by the level.
Okay. It is the Earth Elemental's turn, and it's gonna do one attack
Right, where to go
at Casper
first.
and one attack at Arlen because I can do that with multi-attack.
Yeah.
The first attack will be a math. I should be better at this by now. 18 to hit.
Should be.
That one. Okay.
I mean, if, wait.
I was going against Casper first, and then a over 20 against you.
Yeah, okay.
26.
Yes.
I can do math, just not very effectively. Okay.
And I lose concentration on the thunder.
Casper will
No, you
take
get to make a save.
14 damage
Oh.
and
14?
yeah.
Wait, you didn't use it?
No, I fucking missed. No, I didn't. I missed the thing when I cast Thunder Smite. And now I don't have it anymore.
And how did you do damage to it if you
I-
didn't hit it?
Oh wait, yeah, I had advantage.
Yeah.
I hit it,
So
yeah.
you did use the thunder smite. Can't lose some concentration on something that's not there.
Oh, you only use it once?
Yeah,
Oh, in that case, who cares?
Okay.
that's how smites work.
That'll be 15 damage. Okay, and that's its turn. So back to the top of the order, Goose.
Oh boy. So this is offshore, which means like onshore, which
Mhm.
means that I'm 1v1ing this thing.
Yeah.
So I still get sneak attack,
Swashbuckler.
even though it knows I'm here.
Mhm.
Yes. 1v1 me, bitch. Alright. It's rapier time. Fuck. How many daggers do I have?
How many daggers have you thieved from people, do you think?
I don't know. I didn't transcribe my items. I have one more dagger. Or, let's go! Oh no, wait, I can't do that as a bonus action. That would take an action. That would be absolutely absurd, but I could do it. I'm going to lift up my other wing this time, and then the other dagger's gonna fall out.
Okay.
Fuck. 14.
14 to hit.
Yes.
Meets it beats.
Okay. 15 damage.
Alrighty. What the fuck?
So mom got her daughter an Optic House sweatshirt that had anime on it. She didn't know.
Oh man, if only my mom would do that for me.
I would fucking hope not.
I would fucking hope so.
You should not be allowed to leave the house in a fucking sweatshirt like that.
The water elemental's pissed at you.
Yeah, I'm pissed at you too.
Well, guess what?
So, nat 20 on one of its attacks.
Ow.
and
13 on the other. So the 13 won't hit, but
Yeah, that 20's gonna hit.
yeah. You're gonna take 23 damage.
That'd kill me.
Better get yourself out of there next turn.
Yeah.
Jasper.
And we're flanking, right?
Yes.
So I can have advantage without having to recklessly attack.
Mm-hmm.
Just 'cause I just.
Farmhand.
Farmhand.
I got a 20.
That made it.
So 6 is 10 damage.
10 damage to it.
10 damage.
Okay.
And then I attack again with bonus action.
Okay.
I'm going to acquire something to
Oh,
enhance,
14.
to make my rapier's haunts better.
Good.
Okay, 14.
No. Okay. So, Arlen.
Yep. I bet you can't fucking guess what I'm gonna do as a paladin with limited spell slots. I'm gonna hit it with my sword.
What?
Hit the dirt with my sword.
Wow.
I did not see that.
Wow. I cannot believe. Bastard goose on screen.
Yes. Bastard Goose on screen is getting
Alright.
something to make
So a
rapier
21.
haunts better.
That was it.
Yeah. Oh, I rolled max damage. Wow. Okay.
Excellent.
So 14.
14 damage?
Yeah, 14 damage. We are slowly chipping away at this dirt. Yeah.
How many hit points do you have?
How many hit points? 26. I've got some health potions, so I should do that.
This thing is
I'm at
barely
16.
maintaining itself at this point.
It's like
Can
dusty
I
dirt
use
with
my
the-
bonus action to hit? Probably not.
Do you have the second weapon in your hand? In your other hand?
I could hit it with the javelin.
I think you need to get that out.
Uh,
That would use your bonus action as well, so.
I can shove it 5 feet.
Wouldn't that just shove it in a meat?
Actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
I
was.
believe-
That's just something I can do. So no.
Talking about-
Well, I mean,
I'm
I
not
have a
going to.
pointy weapon out.
You do have a pointy
True.
weapon out.
Yeah.
If you shoved it, would it hit my pointy weapon?
I'd have to take. It's the attack action, so I don't know if I can do it as a
Oh.
bonus action.
Oh yeah.
Alas.
Okay.
Rip
Contessa.
reviews.
It was worth a try.
Rest and fuck.
How far away from the shore?
You've gotten onto the shore. You're like at the water's edge.
Can I get away from this elemental thing? Does anyone have like dire need of healing or something? I'd like.
I don't know
Goose.
16 hit points, but I'm all the way over in the forest.
The goose. The goose would like assistance.
They're at 7.
Well, I can just like lay down a healing spear nearby us, and if you need it, just stand and heal.
I am ready for rapier honks.
That's what I thought you were doing.
Oh, God.
So basically, whenever you start your turn, you gain 1d6 hit points. I can move it 30 feet. It stays as long as I maintain concentration, which. Then I'm going to. Can I see the water elemental?
You can see like where it is. It doesn't seem to have a definite form at the moment, but you
Like
can
knowing
see
the area?
Goose fighting with it.
Then I'm going to shoot it with frostbite. It makes a Constitution save.
Alrighty.
Versus
That'll be a 12.
clearly fails. So that's 4 damage and it has disadvantage on this next attack.
Okay.
So, am I in the healing spirit?
You're in the healing spirit. I just cast it.
Is the elemental in the healing spirit? Or does that only
It's a
affect-
5-foot space.
It's
Granted, I am small.
it doesn't
it's not
affect all
tiny.
creatures. I use a free action to choose to grant creature
Right.
healing.
Yeah.
So you don't choose the water elemental.
Water.
That's it. That's all there is to it right there.
Might be small or tiny.
Small.
Small. Geese are pretty big.
They are pretty big. They're about they're like the size of a young dwarf. Mayhaps a halfling. Maybe taller.
I can just imagine a halfling and a goose in a very intense staring contest now.
Oh, I was
See, I-
imagining them fighting.
Yeah,
like,
same.
just
A
fisticuffs.
fist fight.
And the gnome is just, not the gnome, the halfling. Well, actually, the gnome. Yeah, 2 gnomes.
And
2
the
gnomes
gnomes are
fighting
just
1 goose.
That'd
It-
be funny.
It's like the meme from The Simpsons of like the ring of people around the animals, except it's just a ring of humans around a halfling and a goose.
Some naked halfling. Alright, whose turn is it?
It's your turn.
Oh shit, alright. And the rock boy is alive.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know why it's just so slow. Well, that got turned on. Turn on. Alright.
Don't yell at the technology. It's doing its best.
Technology can eat my fucking dick.
Dude, I wish.
Shut up, Grant.
Actually, there is technology for that.
Yeah, they have.
I don't want to know about it.
I'm casting magic missile at Rock Boy.
Okay.
I rolled 3 dice.
There is magic you could use to, if the DM allows, and freeze one.
Magic
because
Mao!
That is the most sensible thing to do.
Magic Mao!
But yeah,
Magic mouth. What's magic mouth?
It's a spell.
any sensible DM would not allow you to do that with that, though.
Yeah.
I would not.
Okay, I don't.
That's
That's 9 damage.
9 damage?
Yeah.
So that's not how the
It's
spell
still up.
works.
Fuck. How like crumbly is it?
You're not quite sure how it's still maintaining its form. There's more dirt on the ground than as part of it now. It's dust.
So,
It's very dusty.
The dirt
You guys
that the
didn't
Fairmont
purchase
Industries
it.
people
Yeah,
put
I
us
Um,
test the dirt machine is so
You guys took
dusty.
the first-
I don't know how they plan to grow
Oh,
plants.
it is
Second
a
level.
second.
and then I'm just
Okay.
gonna prepare Misty Step
Oh,
again
because
just in
it's
Okay.
case.
D6 per slot.
That
of
same day I
perks.
took a video.
Oh yeah, I just didn't change the text.
The
Oh,
dirt dispenser.
Alright.
They're just complicated.
I'm done
I
now.
blew my nose later that day and it was like
Dusty.
dusty from just breathing the dirt.
Alright.
I don't know how they plan to grow plants in that dirt. It's the worst.
What dirt?
The dirt that we have this like Fairmont Industries thing in my high school. It's like a special needs classroom and they grow plants and they need dirt because I'm making a dirt dispenser for them and it is the worst dirt. The worst.
Hmm?
You said it, wait, okay, I guess. Yeah, I think I'll just have to fight it head on again. That's a smart idea.
Okay.
Look, it's almost dead.
It is
so,
its
like,
turn,
you'll probably
and
do
it
that.
is almost dead. And you two are still within melee range, yes?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But you don't get advantage this time.
No, because you used your advantage on flanking. So it'll do 1 attack for each of you. And the one at caster will be a 18 to hit. Ooh. And the one at Arlen will be a 19 to hit.
Yeah.
Get a shield.
Have a shield.
Get a better one
You
though.
gotta fucking get better armor.
But then it will get good armor.
You're gonna take 13 damage.
Okay.
Okay, and Arlen's gonna take 16 damage.
It's a yikes. Your guys' health is lower than mine.
Really dumbasses who decided to split the party.
Either does you decide not to share the journal.
Look, the journal is not at fault for this. Neither am I.
Yes, it
It's
is.
not my fault.
You were following the journal.
And half the party followed you, and the other half the party didn't, because you didn't communicate. So it is your fault.
This is entirely your fault. You're not just a
I'm
clown.
sorry.
You're the entire circus.
You're looking worse than the murder elemental, but not by much.
All the murder elemental does is murder and get murdered.
Goose.
Alright, so first, kill the spirit. Yay!
Oof.
Okay, then it is time for stab.
Yay.
Oh my god.
That's a 10.
That's not gonna hit. Ripperoni.
Well. Then it is time for drink heal potion
Never drink heal potion.
and then disengage.
Okay.
I'm swimming away.
Okay.
I can move 25 feet because I'm a goose.
Okay. It's its turn. You get out of its range. It will come towards the shore though, and like get into the shallows and start forming into a humanoid shape.
Fun.
Oh boy.
It is not able to catch up with you, but it's like not quite on the shore, but it's not far away either.
Okay.
That will be its turn. Casper. Okay.
Is that a bonus action?
Yes.
Question. Do you know what Decidui is?
No.
Because I'm about to go Decidui.
A Pokemon
Yes.
that has arrows.
He does.
I'm about
Wait,
to go.
yeah, fucking. Wait, what's the. How do you have a. Wait.
I have a short bow.
Oh, I thought you were gonna cast a spell.
No.
How do you-
It has like hoodie strings and it'll has it on the end of its wing and draws it back. I'm just gonna do that but with my beak.
Casual sex implies the existence of ranked competitive sex for fun, for glory.
Yep, I've seen it.
I love
I
that.
think you just broke the DM again. Add one to the tally.
I'm going to try to
Have I caused all
I
three
guess.
of them?
I think so, yes. This is your fault. I drew it.
Instead of doing the sensible thing of stepping
Goose
away.
and who's that?
Just a halfling.
Yes.
Goose fighting a halfling.
Uh.
Yes. Ah. Goose shall reign victorious. I like to think
Yes.
that all the halflings and gnomes in town steer clear of the goose. Because they
Probably.
know it will absolutely fuck them up.
It's down.
Yes, thank God.
This is the clumsiest hit you have ever made. But
It lands.
it lands and
Thank fucking
this
God.
thing goes down.
Yay.
I was like, should I try to run away? Because I know it can take
There's
me
still
out. Should I try
a
to run?
water
As it
elemental.
crumbles,
Yeah, but y'all don't know about
a
that.
shiny, very metallic stone
I think I can
lands
hear
on
it.
top of the pile.
I would like to pick up.
Okay.
But they have been able to hear my thunder home.
Oh,
Because
probably.
otherwise they
Still
won't.
Yeah. You are all aware, like now that the immediate danger to yourselves has passed, that there is another fight going on by the lake. So, yeah.
Hey, farmer. Can I have that rock?
Rug?
Rock.
Rock.
Don't give her the rock.
What if I were to buy
This is a one shot.
I do not.
Thank you.
How dare you?
I have 2 rocks now.
Why are you collecting the rocks? You're not getting that rock.
Don't ask who. I don't know that you have a rock, so I'm not asking.
You do.
No, I don't.
You
didn't tell
make
me
enough
that.
to survive
Everyone knows I
growing
have.
crops and selling crops and trading with other towns and merchants.
Was
You are
No.
monopoly on the potato business in this region.
I grow business actually. I do not have no. I just grow best potatoes, so people buy my potatoes.
How did you-
That is true.
No. Monopolies are.
Do it too for your blood.
I do it because I we're high quality.
Give me a pint of your blood and we'll have a deal. I'll give you the rock for some blood.
Arlen, it is your turn, and we are still technically in
Combat.
because there is still a fight going on.
Yeah, this is one of
So I'm going to make a big brain play and
Oh,
say
God.
that since the rock came out of the earth here, and I heard a thunder honk from the lake, potentially.
Do we recognize Thunder Honk, or do we just hear Big Honk?
I mean, you assume that it is the goose.
It's
you
the
don't
same
realize
exact-
that it has power because
Yeah.
it's not aimed at you.
It's
No, I mean,
you
but
can
do we
tell
recognize
it's-
that it was a Thunder Honk?
You can tell that it's the same exact honk as before, but you
It's very
can
loud
judge
if
that
you heard
it's
it from so
significantly
far away.
louder.
It's
The
bass
honk of
boosted.
Zeus.
Yeah, it's bass boosted. That's the difference.
Anyway.
It's bass boosted.
Anyway, I'm going to go check out the lake. How far away from
Okay.
it am
You can get to it this turn, but not like close enough to actually attack this thing.
I? Okay, I'll do that.
The thing doesn't occupy the entire lake, right?
No.
No. Okay.
It seems to like inhabit the entire lake, but it doesn't have like control of the
Does it
entire
seem to
thing
be
all
able to
at
like
once.
leave the lake at all?
Well, it's standing in a humanoid shape in shallow water now, so you're not entirely sure whether or not it can leave the water, but it looks like it might be able to since it has stopped just being formless water and is shape now.
Ah,
You'll have to wait and find out.
that's a yikes. How much
Yeah.
damage has been done to it? Has it been bloodied yet?
See, that's not a bass boosted honk sound effect, but I think that's even better
Is
for
it
the
just-
thunder honk.
I think
It's
I-
It
just
has not been bloodied yet. That's horrible, please turn it off.
that's the thunder honk.
All right, it hasn't been bloody. So,
Yeah.
were two burning hands it, would it hit? Or would it get evaporated by the water?
That's not how fire damage works against water.
That's what I'm asking.
It does have,
So I'm not going to do
probably.
that.
It doesn't actually have vulnerabilities listed, but that's dumb.
You mean
Mayhaps it has no vulnerabilities.
I mean, like technically that's true, but it seems weird that a water elemental wouldn't have vulnerability to fire.
Well, I
Or
mean, it
resistance.
shouldn't have vulnerability to it because it's made of water.
I mean, I thought
True.
the way elemental stuff worked in D&D was they were just both vulnerable to each other. Like water and fire would both be vulnerable.
I would have thought that, but it's not listed like that. So
Alright. Can I charm it?
do not seduce? Please don't fuck water.
Shape of water.
That's not what that movie is about.
I don't know fucking a fish, but it's the same thing.
This is more fitting of that title.
your fault this time.
Wait, did I break you again?
No, that one was me.
That was you?
Yeah.
What'd you say?
Aru.
Wait.
So it's don't.
Can
We're
it-
not talking about it right now.
Alright. So here's the plan.
Sort of thing.
So,
I could cast magic missile at it and use a third spell slot.
It just saw itself.
yeah.
It just saw itself.
What's its hell?
Nice.
Nice.
Is it nice?
It is contestant's
Yeah.
turn.
What?
I could cast magic
Prospect
missile as a second
Makes a
level spell.
Constitution save.
Okay. That's gonna fail miserably. That's a solid 7.
4 damage.
4 damage?
So then 6.
And again, disadvantage on next attack.
Cool.
So wait. If I cast magic missile as a second level spell, I would get 4d4.
Yes.
Yes. Plus 1 damage. It deals always at least once.
Yes.
Or I guess it'd be at least.
Okay. It is your turn, so.
Yeah, I guess I'll use a second level spell slot to do 4d4. That's
Wait.
4.
Would you like more D4s?
Nah, it's fine.
Okay.
1, 4, 3. So that's fucking 12 plus 1, 13 damage.
13 damage.
Oh wait, do I add my? I don't add my int modifier, do I?
Wait.
I
With
do
your
I?
blade singing?
I don't think. Well,
No, you only add your int mod to
yeah.
armor class when you're blade singing.
Yeah, I don't think I would.
Okay. It is bloody now.
And I think my blade song wore off.
Yeah.
It's been a while.
No, that lasts for a minute. I don't
I
think
know.
it's
We
been.
haven't been through 10 rounds.
Yeah.
I don't know how many rounds we've been through, but it's not
It's
10.
Yeah, dude, I was
Does
thinking
that
monster
mean-
or 4 monsters. These are definitely not all dinosaurs.
Yeah.
There's a shark
Yeah.
land thing.
Okay.
That turns into.
Actually, I'm not going to shoot it from a distance because it very much knows I'm here. You know, that one gave me sneak attack. Is anybody up on it?
No one's within
Okay.
Giratotus.
Oh boy, rapier time. Charge. I think that's the naughty die, actually.
That's what I'm saying on Elder Dragon. It's just a fucking.
Okay, that's a 19.
That'll hit.
It has like literally all the abilities. And there is a red version
15
of it,
damage.
and a white version
Okay.
of that, so deals lightning damage. Salamander's cool. It's pretty big.
Cool.
It was actually. I think it might still be the biggest one.
It is its turn. You're the only one within melee range.
It is big. It might be longer
So-
than the
Yeah.
one he.
It has disadvantage against you.
Oh yeah.
Ooh, waste of a nat 20. That'll be a 17 to hit.
Fuck. Well, that hits.
Oof.
It is rather large.
And that will be 14 damage. Goose is at 4 health.
Oh my fucking god, Goose.
It is Casper's turn.
Big snack. I like Salamander. He's a cutie.
What are you going to do?
It hasn't been a minute, right?
No.
And I'm still
Raging. But
What a
I don't
hobby.
want to get close because I want to hit the 13 hit points. I don't want to feel like dying. So I can throw a javelin.
That one, Teos
Okay.
isn't world, right?
If I throw the
That
javelin, will
thing?
it be lost in the lake? Or can I go pick it up later? Don't know.
I'm going to say you can pick it up later because it's probably largely made of wood, so it will likely float.
Oogie. Oogie's a good name, though.
So I'll get in range, not better than.
Yeah.
And then not hit.
He'll get in ranged range.
I don't get advantage. I'm not gonna attack regularly, and it doesn't matter if that's not strength anyway.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm pretty sure thrown weapons are supposed to be strength unless they're finesse. So
I am not sure on that.
I believe, yeah,
But it
because
sounds right.
yeah, because darts specify that they're finesse.
Well, I did that attack recklessly. There we go, it's 20. Okay.
So it's actually strength.
Right, yeah, so I added 6.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's how hard you can chunk that.
We'll smack
You're
this
right.
thing pretty solidly with that. I say smack, I think it is a piercing weapon.
Yeah. That's how javelins work.
I'm still raging, so
Yep.
Rage out.
that does 5 plus 6 is
Oh
11.
yeah, his name
Nice.
is the name of the one. Is Amphibus goes from
Okay.
this to
Arlen.
that. to that.
Well, am I by the water yet? I
You
mean,
are.
like, yeah, okay. So
You
I'm
can
gonna
get to and attack it in his turn.
Alright, gonna do that, I guess. Can I get, like, to a place where I can flank it or no?
Yeah, because Goose is fighting against it in melee range at the moment.
I don't know. Thank God. That's not much better. Okay, 14.
That meets.
Alright, dunk. Love
Yeah, it
that.
doesn't exactly
Some of the
meet.
lower.
Yeah. Well, the other one was an earth elemental, which assumes rock and dirt.
10 for slashing.
10 slashing?
Yep. Yay. That's it. That's my turn.
Cool. Contessa.
I'll sweat again.
That's gonna be a 11. No.
This is 6 damage.
Nice.
Can you please move your healing spirit to me?
Oh yeah, I'll do that.
How much damage have you been dealing per turn, Grant?
Like 15?
But you're gonna die.
Rogues.
What?
Yeah.
Rogues.
I've been doing pretty good.
Why do rogues deal so much damage? I don't
Sneak
know.
attack.
I know. It's weird.
Okay. Damien.
So,
Because I know how to 1v1
It's your turn.
fools.
this thing seems too dumb for me to do anything that could distract it. So you could live a turn.
Literally, if you can hit it, the thing will probably go down.
All right, I'll use another one of my. Just to be safe, I'll use a second level spell slot again to get 4 dice. 2, 2, 1. Oh. Okay, not terrible. 10.
Okay. It's
Okay.
down.
Sweet.
Grab
You
the
watch.
rock
Yeah,
before
you
anyone
watch a
Goose is going to try to
another
smash
rock.
it first.
But it's in the water.
plop down in the water. It's in the shallows of the water.
Goose
I
is
wanna
going
run
to try
for
to
it.
smash
I'm
it
grabbing the
first.
rock.
I killed it, I get the rock.
You are probably nearer than Arlen.
And I'm faster.
But Goose is right there.
Goose is right there too.
You're gonna have to
Why
start
don't you
shooting
all,
these.
if you're within the 5 feet of this thing, roll dex, and whoever goes fastest gets it.
Do I get advantage because of my blade song?
It's
like to
dex,
pick up
not
my javelin.
acrobatics.
I would like to pick
I'm
up the
fast.
javelin.
Okay.
I'm
But what if I do a
ranging.
flip to get over there? Can I get-
Fuck, that's just a straight
Fuck.
dex check.
19.
It's only-
Damn it. That doesn't make sense.
Oh, yeah, no,
This dice sucks. I'm never using it again.
I get the rock. I roll a
I think
19.
I used my bad die, that's my issue.
I used my bad one too. I would have gotten a 21.
Arlen snatches that thing up. You two are snapping at their hands a bit there.
I cast Phantasmal Force to make you drop the rock. I make you feel sharp pain in your hand. I'm kidding. I won't. But
So, you've gotten 2 of the rocks. Make a picnic.
Make a picnic.
Yeah. So, there is one more X on the map that nobody else knows about, and but you found 2 of these things. There are 4 of them in your party in total now, and you suspect only 1 more out there.
Okay.
Well, I'm going to start heading in the direction of the last one.
are you gonna tell
You're
me?
just gonna go?
Yeah, well, there's one more place that I want to check for this person.
I'm very much tired.
Where'd my dice go?
Goose is gonna try to
I
sneak
would like to
up.
head back to the town.
Goose is just gonna try to sneak up and snatch one of the healing potions from Arlen.
No.
Because I need healing.
Just use your own.
I already did!
That's
You can
sad.
stay.
Oh, hey, that's a good idea.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
gonna just jump healing.
So I have like
I'm gonna
4.
dunk my healing.
Don't you have
Okay.
healing hands or something?
5 to
Yeah.
6 usually.
Just use
Because
that.
whenever an ally enters the sphere, so you just step out and
I
step
need
back
healing.
in.
And I don't want to
Or
bite
starts
Oh
with
them.
no,
surgery.
I have 30 hit points now.
I'm
It's-
just going to point
you
out
know
now
spoken,
that if you just keep marching off without the rest of the party, you are going to get killed because you are going to end up in combat by yourself and everyone else will have gone back to town to rest.
Oh, you guys wanna go back to rest?
Yeah.
Okay, that's
Rest.
fine. Yeah, alright, we can go back to town to rest. And then I don't have to use my healing.
Yeah. Evil or not, it is easier to take these things on and do this investigating with other people,
I
so.
was not aware that we were going back to town.
Yeah.
I didn't hear us say that.
Hmm?
Wholesome dinner time.
Wholesome dinner time. Yeah.
I
Casper
feast on
makes a
the
wholesome,
blood.
I make
wholesome
wholesome
dinner.
dinner.
I order my steak for
We
dinner.
take long rest.
So, do we wanna take a brief intermission? I could take a moment to just like stand up and not be running a game for just a second, so,
I might get.
while you are long resting.
No.
Hi.
Okay. We're back. You guys have decided to take a long rest back in town, and a couple of you have decided to make your way to the apothecary, where Damien purchased some blood, and Contessa is purchasing some garlic because she noticed the blood.
Smart.
The goose
You're not gonna
is
confront me about that,
picking
are you?
fights in the tavern with some
Just like-
smaller people there. And Casper made a very good meal for everybody.
Did it just have garlic in it?
Yay.
Can I eat the garlic? I'll eat the garlic
It
bread.
probably doesn't.
I'll order some garlic bread. Just
It's to die for, quite literally.
You're gonna have a terrible, terrible stomach ache and end up in the alley behind the tavern, like.
But you know what happens when you're in
Like
the alleyway?
Nick.
Someone tries to mug you. And that means there's a criminal I can turn into a null.
No.
Why? Just let me zombify someone.
No.
They're still alive technically. Actually, no, they're super dead.
I like how you tried to rationalize and then just stopped
Well,
lying.
technically they're
halfway
still
through.
no, they're undead. They're dead. They died.
I forgot. I forgot that when you turn someone into a null, they like have no blood in their body anymore.
That's pretty dead. Oh my god.
It's my mimic. Don't touch it.
I'm touching.
I also-
Leave her alone. Yeah, I think it's done.
I don't know where it is though.
Sean.
Okay. And then, right before we came back from the intermission, is getting
Just-
questions about if they examined the corpse of the thing that had broken into the tavern. And the answer is yes. The apothecary examined this thing, and it was a very emaciated, completely, like, just totally out of shape, probably hasn't eaten in weeks. So one of their townspeople who moved out of town.
Oh God.
And
Oh boy.
upon hearing the name, you recognize it from the journal.
Uh-oh,
It's
sisters.
the woman who lived in the little house.
Does she
by
have a
the
name?
lake. Her name is Gemma Burrows.
Jim.
And she had a falling out with her family, so she moved out of town. And
Ah, fucking.
apparently
Prime
moved
lakefront
and
property.
to the cursed region of the lake. Now that this knowledge is going around town, everybody is finding the legends of what happened to the town next door a little more believable, and the incredulous is becoming credulous, and people are starting to freak out.
Huh.
You keep getting questions of, have you figured it out? What's going on? What caused this?
We're still looking into it.
I like to imagine Goose just being off on its own and people still asking it these
Mhm.
questions.
Aw.
And it's just like,
Yeah.
just asking the
Tell
Goose
you the answer to your
questions.
question when you
Just
cut a deal.
the fucking
Mayhaps you know a hemophiliac.
No.
I'm not saying anything. Just, I mean, okay. Actually, no, hemophiliac's probably a bad idea. I don't want to ruin my outfit.
People just ask like Goose something. It just honks. It's just like that gif. Just the guy looking in the back. I don't know what I expected. That's it. Just,
Oh, damn it, you know what? Back at the battlefield, people were probably bleeding a little bit, right? I should have just licked the ground to regain hit points.
I mean, multiple people were bloody.
Yes, they were. Could have drank some. Are you? What race are you?
Oh,
Okay,
and
that's
the
pretty good enough. What race are
apothecary
you?
only had 3 healing
What happens if you
potions
kill
in
my
stock,
octopus?
so.
Is it like revive as a zombie octopus? when
No.
they return to
No.
normal?
Can I have a null octopus?
Pretty sure that only applies to humanoid.
That's sad. What race is everyone? Human?
I'm a
Goose? What are you?
Everyone's human?
No.
No.
I'm
Well,
only
I mean,
half human.
everyone who's human-ish. So you're
I'm at least
you're a
part
fucking goose.
Yeah. Aside from being a vampire.
And you're a vampire.
Yes.
And you're party. A lot more humans.
This is abnormal for us.
It makes sense for like a Lovecraft-based thing, though.
It does.
I'm very happy about that. Because I do like having humans. Because no one ever plays human.
Yeah, I play humans, and I'm usually the only one in the party who is a human.
I like being pretty, so I'm usually at least half human.
That's why I do it.
That's why ASMR is like my favorite race to play because they're beautiful.
Okay.
It's like a different.
Is there anything else you want to do while you're in town?
Can we visit like Gemma Burrow's family if they say yeah?
Is there like a
Sure.
Skyrim Hall of the Dead that I can do?
No.
Okay, one question is Gemma's family human?
Yeah.
Okay, so I can't fight them.
Can I look for criminals again?
I'm going
There
to
have been no
suggest-
reported crimes in the last
No
24
reported
hours.
crimes. That must mean there's something bigger at play.
It's only illegal if you get caught. Therefore, nobody got caught, and there's no criminals.
You're using my words against me. Damn it! I've been outmaneuvered.
I'm going to suggest to the group that we go back out and do some more searching around the lake.
Where do you recommend we search?
Well, I guess we'll find out when we get there, won't we?
The last X on the little rough map that you have is a little bit ooh, words just got tangled up in my head. A little ways off from the lake. It's on one of the small, like, cliff-like structures that are pretty common in this region. They get more intense the more west you go, but like you have a bit of a cliff here. You're pretty sure you were able to see it from where you were earlier or yesterday before your rest. Yeah. So that's where you have every intent to go.
Yep.
I know that Contessa suggested going to speak to Gemma's family.
That would be helpful. Otherwise,
That is wise.
Yeah, we're gonna go.
I should see if they own any livestock. They have some explore.
So Gemma's family. Oh my god, you're so wholesome.
Quit being a wholesome farmer. You're a barbarian.
Meanwhile, I'm just going to get to
Good
work
garden.
setting the table for a meal for myself.
Barbarians can be those.
So those of you who go
That's
find
illegal.
Gemma's family, Casper totally knows Gemma's family because he's a local and they're locals, and it's a very small town.
Are you close with them? Or like you just know of them?
It's the small town dynamic here is, as they say, if you don't know your business, your neighbor probably does. So everybody knows everything about everybody else. You may or may not get along with them, but
You like
definitely
know
them.
everybody's like first and last name.
Yeah, you know everybody.
Okay, that sounds like where I'm
So, yeah, you're gonna
I
bring
bring them food.
morning food.
Yes.
Okay,
Because no one likes to make food when they are sad.
that is true. So you go straight to their house. You leave the rest of the people who wanted to visit. Gemma's mother answers the door, and you can tell she's a bit torn up. Upon talking to the rest of the family, a lot of them seem like really sort of passive about this. Like they don't really care. It was a really bad falling out, and it was years ago. They're so distant now.
Shut up.
Huh.
Stop.
They're so distant now that it's hardly even like an emotional shock to them to lose her because she's just been gone that long.
Jeez.
Yeah.
It's gonna be cold.
Yeah. And they're like, I mean, we didn't really believe the superstitions, but I guess we have to now. They're all like, it's a little weird to think that she's not out there anymore, but like, she hasn't been around this whole time, so.
Do we know like actually not when.
why did she leave? Like, what prompted the falling out?
We don't talk about that.
Did you talk about it for like the purposes of attacking this town? Because something over there is creating monsters out of people. I think that's anything to really help us try to stop that. I'm not really one for gossip because I just don't care for it. But if there might have been something that made her potentially more vulnerable to that sort of thing, it would be good to let us know.
It's understandable. I can't think it would have any bearing on your investigation, though. To keep a long story short, we had a falling out over her choice of career, and she insulted the family business and all of us who are part of it. So, they're farmers like most people in town. Which is funny to you because she seems to have gone on farming when she moved out.
Yeah.
She had a very nice garden that was very overgrown because it hasn't been cared for in weeks, but like...
Is there any sort of like niche business, like particular kind of farming you do, or particular methods, like in the way they handle their animals or the way they garden or something?
Probably, but I didn't think that far ahead.
Alright.
So yeah, maybe she didn't like the family secret of like how to care for the...
So are they criminals?
No. Why do you keep asking?
So
You know what my answer is going to be.
But you can't, I can't kill an innocent person and turn them into a null.
They have to earn it. And look, it didn't say there was a cap on the number of nulls I can have.
Really?
I don't think
That
so.
seems ridiculous.
Yeah, but it's also because it's really hard to actually pull off. Because you have to like pass the save note, they have to be binded down, and it has to kill them, and it's a 1d6. So unless they were at 1 HP and you were like holding them against the
I
wall,
don't think that's even enough to kill commoners.
it's not. You have to like beat them to death
so,
first.
Yeah, you're not
And
gonna have
gnolls
any
don't have
success
great
doing that
stats.
in town here.
But yeah, it's just gonna beat them to death. I was gonna deal non-lethal damage, and then while they're passed out, I'll drain them of all their fluids. And I mean all of them.
Get intimate with the corpse. Alright, I see how you are.
It's not a corpse
You're not
yet.
a foot pervert, you're a death pervert.
I'm not a death.
Why not
I'm not dead
dead
yet.
feet?
Geo's rage
Alright.
comes is at 5.
Alright.
4 out of 5.
We're
We're
trying
going
to keep
good.
this low anyway.
So,
You're
did
not
you have any
going to
more
find
questions
me.
for Java's family?
I see you. I see at least one.
Look, I haven't killed any innocents yet.
Okay.
But you're keeping the journal, and lying is a crime.
Oh no. So Arlen wanted to go investigate more.
Okay.
Will you all go with them?
Yes.
Cool. So you take the walk out to wherever they're leading you, and the road today seems a little bit nicer, just knowing that you've already cleared out 2 of these things, and that you've only got 1 left.
Yay.
You're not quite sure what to expect from this one. The other 2 seemed to have similarities in both being elementals. You're not sure on this one. So you head towards the cliffs, and you notice a distinct lack of small birds in the area. And
It's birds. I write in the notebook.
You're tainting the evidence. I don't like that.
Was it you?
No, I don't like that.
We
The
can
fact
both
that
do
they're
it.
reading that they're writing eats bird.
Yeah. You might be in
Oh,
trouble.
you are a bird, aren't you?
Yes.
I got a small bird.
But I am still a bird.
Bird.
Oh, you're gonna like it if you
You're
don't shut.
quite a large bird.
You're a
Yes.
large bird.
I'm a large bird.
There's just like a lack of sparrows and such. Just like the little birds.
bitches.
The dumb ones that like
Dumb
the hopping
bitch.
ones, not the hopping
That's
ones.
me.
The hopping ones, yeah.
The hoppy ones.
The ones that hop, not the ones that walk.
Oh.
There's
a line in size of
Yeah.
the walk. but little sparrows, huh?
Yes.
Yeah.
So do chickadees.
Almost.
So close.
We're so proud of you, Sid.
I'm burning a baby.
So,
I can't do it.
Yeah.
I can't.
Nothing seems totally out of the ordinary except for the lack of small birds.
Can I make like a perception, or would it be investigation? Just see if there's like anything else. Actually, just there's nothing else weird.
My usual line between investigation and perception is perception if you aren't looking for anything specific, if you're just like taking in your surroundings, and investigation if you are looking for a thing.
Alright, I can just make like a passive perception thing. really
Okay.
quick.
In the meantime, Goose is going to reach under one of the pipe.
Hey,
And then under
I
the other
got
one through unknown
14.
means to light it.
Okay.
Alright, I rolled a 14.
14 perception.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyone else going to investigate or perceive?
I'll look around.
Yes. No, I won't.
26.
Sure.
Imagine having a positive modifier in your perception check.
10%.
20.
14.
Okay. Everyone who got above a 10 notices a pretty good cave-looking thing in the side of this little cliff face. This thing's only like 30 feet tall. So about 20 feet above you is this like cave opening.
Mm-hmm.
It looks pretty shallow, but you can't see inside.
Sounds good.
I know I should have taken. Wait,
I can like turn into a spider and climb out there with spider climb, like send a web down for you guys.
oh, what? How big of a spider? Are you gonna be a fucking
Like-
agramantula?
Yeah, giant. It's a giant spider.
I'm gonna cry your poop, bro.
That's not what that is, but okay.
Basically, a poop, bro.
Yeah, just spider climb.
Damien said that, by the way, not me.
My eye roll is invalid. I cannot do anything about
I
this.
said that in character.
Yeah.
Does anyone have a spell for light?
I almost took light, but I didn't.
Oh,
I can thunder. That is it.
Alright, I light one of my torches and I drop it into the pit.
It's 30 feet above us, I
It's
thought.
30 feet above us?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You're
In
at
the
the
cliff
base of the
face.
cliff. It goes up about 30 feet. There's a cave. about
Okay, yeah, alright,
20
yeah, that
feet
sounds
up
good. I'll
near
climb
the
your
top.
poop rope.
Have you made the poop rope yet?
Or you could just
Yeah.
climb up there and then drop an actual rope down. Because we have.
Yeah, but
like,
that would require shifting back, and then I spend one of my, and I've lost.
Damien doesn't.
Alright, I'll just climb the poop rope then.
I will climb.
Damien sheds
Cannot
a single
fly.
tear.
I am a goose.
Can
You
you
can-
not fly?
No, I am
He's-
goose.
Okay.
He's
When you
gonna
get to
fly.
the top, I'm going to need to have you do a stealth
No,
roll.
goose can't though.
Because you get just over the edge and you see a wyvern up there.
Oh,
sisters.
That's a scary one. Okay. I don't have much
What
in the
roll
way
are
of
we making?
dealing with the wyvern.
She's making a stealth roll
Oh, okay.
to not be seen when she gets up into this cave. You will also probably want to make a stealth roll as you approach.
That's good.
That will absolutely beat its passive.
17.
Is there any way you can
Yeah.
tell us there's a wyvern up there or no?
I can't speak as a spider.
How close?
Well,
Could
I got a 7.
Oh, God.
You got a 7?
Yeah, I have disadvantage because I'm a chair now. I got a 20 for the other one
But
though.
I like this guy. We'll say that.
Can I
you
make
came
an
up
wait, because I'm
last.
climbing, would that be acrobatics?
Sure.
I'm gonna get advantage.
requires you to be in your blade slot.
Well, it didn't make a difference. I rolled a 12 and a 13.
Okay.
And then plus extra hold mod. We don't get any mod for the stealth, do we? Or we?
If you have stealth with.
Oh, then I rolled an 18.
Okay.
Because I have proficiency in stealth.
Okay. So, you all climb up this rope, and Arlen and Casper both get noticed when they get up into this cave. This wyvern was taking a nice doze in a slightly sunnier spot where the light had reflected off of the rocks at the openings. Good napping spot. And it looks up and sees both of you immediately.
Is it immediately awesome?
It doesn't look sane.
Uh-oh, sisters.
I'm
Whoa.
guessing we're rolling into initiative?
Yeah.
Wait. Do weavers have poison?
No, I don't think so. They have a stinger.
Yeah, they have a stinger.
But-
Wait, doesn't the stinger like?
It does, you make a constitution save, and if you fail, you take damage, poison damage. But it doesn't just like have poison all
It
the
doesn't
time.
have the condition.
Okay.
Damage type.
Yeah.
I got a 15.
Okay.
Damage. You get better than that.
It's got
3.
3. So, did anybody get above a 20?
I got 8.
Okay. 15 to 20.
15.
Who has the higher dex mod? Okay.
That's why I got
You get better 14.
Guess
Because
it's my
I-
dump stat. It's a plus
Because I only rolled a 6.
That's your dump stat? Mine is a -3.
That's going to be fun for you later.
I might actually keep this character. Just to be funny. Yeah, that's about right.
I've got everybody in initiative.
Yeah.
I didn't forget anyone. That tends to happen. Like, I almost do it once a session.
I always forget to roll for my DMPCs.
Yeah.
I guess it would help if I had like a mini of them. I should ask for.
And this boy hasn't seen me,
Okay.
right?
No.
Yet?
You 3 are hidden. You 2 are not.
Yay.
Okay.
I'm gonna.
Contessa goes first.
I'm going to shoot this thing with the, do I get a picture?
Isn't, you already used the web, did it recharge?
Oh shit.
Right. Check. Fuck! It does not recharge.
Okay, so I'm just going to go for damage instead.
Give advantage on the hit because it's stealth.
It's a oh no, it is attack followed by a constitution save.
Yeah.
This fight should be
Oh,
easier,
good.
significantly
So that's
easier than the last.
23.
Hit.
Yay.
I remember Weaver's.
Yeah.
Wyvern,
Weaver.
Weaver and Wyvern.
I got it. Pronunciation is acceptable.
Hmm?
So it
I know
gets,
pronunciation is acceptable.
it gets bit for 9 damage and has to make a DC 11 constitution save to avoid getting poisoned.
That's a crit fail.
Yay.
Yeah.
That means it has disadvantage on literally everything.
Yeah.
Wait, from all of us?
So that's
No,
13
it
points
has
of damage.
disadvantage.
Okay.
No, I don't.
So it takes
Oh, wait.
22 in total.
Giant spiders.
Nice.
Oh man.
Nice.
Alright, how can I fuck this up with scratch?
Okay. Damien, it is your turn.
Oh god. I don't know what to do because all of my combat spells. I could guess magic
What is
missile.
it?
Battery. Controller I'm not even using.
All right.
Oh.
I'm gonna cast magic missile as a 2nd level spell.
Okay.
Frick, did my dice go?
Whoa. Language.
5. 11. Actually, it 11 and it doesn't add my int modifier, right?
Correct.
Yes.
Okay. An 11 to hit.
No, 11.
No,
It's magic
Okay.
missile.
That's
Yeah.
right. Okay.
And then I'm gonna. Can I, as a bonus action, can I prepare Misty Step or no?
Yeah.
Yeah, because
I was
I've
letting
moved
you
it
do
all.
that in the last
Yeah.
fight, so-
Alright, so I'm gonna just do that.
Yeah, because it doesn't extend the spell slot.
Because
until
it
you
is
actually
it is
cast
an
Yeah.
almost a dragon. Not actually though, but like I don't want to get nom-nommed.
Yeah. Arlen.
Okay. Okay, yeah. Well, I'm going to attack it, as you might have guessed.
20.
That is a natural 20.
Excellent.
Cool.
Spider's going very
Throw
well.
a
This
smite
might-
on it.
Yeah.
What?
Throw a smite on it.
Can I throw a smite on it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
All right.
that's how smites work. And that means the smite crits too.
In that
Yeah.
case.
It's like sneak attack damage.
Yeah.
You double that too.
How many? Okay, so divine smite. What is like?
1d8.
Yeah, I
believe.
know.
And
But
then-
like,
and then you
how does
double
that,
that.
work? Like, do I just? Oh, it's for a spell slot. Isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's 2d8 plus 2d plus another 2d8 from your sword. So that's 4d8.
Can I borrow some d8s? Just 3. I need 3 total. Alright.
Oh, okay. The 82.
The less chance I have of dice that you might have put in your mouth. Oh fuck. That shits. Okay.
It's not terrible.
It is.
Is it?
Yeah, it's like,
I mean, for a crit, it's not actually, yeah.
it's terrible.
That's pretty bad. That's pretty bad.
That's pretty bad.
That's
Okay,
pretty
so
bad.
13 damage.
13 damage?
Yes.
Thank you.
Okay.
This is whatever your patron or whatever.
I'm
Oh,
gonna,
break.
Oh shit, never mind.
I don't have one.
I'm gonna look into changing the crit mechanic in the future because it feels like unfair that your crits just do average damage if you roll like shit.
Mm-hmm.
They should be epic. Anyway, I don't know how to change that right now. I'm not gonna do it mid-session, but
Yeah.
don't let me forget. I'm gonna look into some alternative options for critical hits. Okay. Is that gonna be all for your turn?
I mean, I can't really do much else. I
Okay.
guess.
Okay.
Then it is Goose's turn.
Thunderhawk.
Goose is going to run in, rapier ready,
Okay.
and flanking.
Okay.
19.
19 to hit?
Yes.
That will hit.
17 damage,
Okay.
and since I hit him, I'm just going to keep running past and then hide behind a rock with my bonus action.
Alrighty.
With a solid 22.
That will not draw its attention to you. It works. Casper. Alrighty.
boy.
Wait, did you guys know James has a brother?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't. I saw him in the store and I was like, oh hey James, and he's like, I'm not. He's like, I'm not James.
Yeah,
And I was like,
I don't have to do reckless. Yeah.
I felt like such a fool.
I have known that for a long time, and I still struck up a
Oh.
conversation.
What are the
Thinking-
chances of that?
What'd you get?
No,
Oh, I did that
just
too.
rolled 2 nat ones.
With advantage.
Oof.
We're rolling like really good, but also really shit at the same time right now.
Incredibly lucky and incredibly unlucky.
Well, they're both incredibly lucky, technically. There's different kinds of luck. Luck is
Okay.
Alright.
To
What,
be fair,
what
I've
kind
seen-
of attacking motion were you making with farmhand there?
Is that the name of your weapon?
Yes.
Farmhand?
Yes.
That's,
Yeah.
like, that's kind of great.
Okay.
Farmhand is a
You
great
stab-
name for a
You
pitchfork.
lose control of yourself a little bit. You run into the back end of your weapon and
Oh.
stab yourself with the blunt end a bit.
Lovely.
It hurts. It might leave a bruise.
Okay.
You don't
I have
need to pay
resistance
any
bludgeoning
mind at the
damage at the
moment.
moment.
Yeah. I'm not gonna make you take any
Okay,
damage
cool.
because it would be like 2 and that's not even worth
Pitchfork
it.
is
But
weapon
it was
damage.
unpleasant.
Okay.
You're gonna hurt
Ow.
after you come out of your
Pitchfork
range.
is weapon of
I'm
choice of the
gonna hurt
proletariat.
anyway.
Yeah,
Right.
that's true. It is the wyvern's turn. You are within attacking distance, and you just very clumsily attacked. So
Yes.
you seem a weak opponent.
Yes.
Slowly.
It will make 2 attacks against you because multi-attack.
Is bludgeoning, piercing, or slashing?
Both of them are piercing and one of them does poison damage. So
Jesus
we'll
Christ.
see.
I have
What?
resistance to bludgeoning, piercing, or slashing.
Yeah.
What?
So-
Like he's able to 3 hits.
It's only 2 hits.
I think you said, oh, I thought you said it was 2 and then, oh, no, I misunderstood.
So the first one will be a 25 to hit.
Attack with blade song.
And the second one will be a 21 to hit.
Also will hit.
It won't hit. What's your
No,
armor
it
class?
will.
Oh, okay. Jesus Christ, man.
The first one deals 18 damage, but you take half of it, so 9. And the second one, 7. D6s.
Oof.
15 piercing, so you take half of that as well. And we round up to 6. You have resistance.
I recognize the number. Or just maybe just
7.5.
7.5, so
Round it
8.
up.
Yes.
I somehow got 12 in my head because I was looking at a 6 and a 5 and I forgot the modifier as I was staring at the dice. Because I'm good at numbers, yes. And I need you to make a con save or be poisoned.
I would suggest not using the green dice.
3. This one rolled a 2 and a 3 before.
It didn't double that one you
You're
got.
right, you're right. I'll have to roll a con save.
Concentrate.
Yeah,
What?
I got a 13.
No, I didn't.
it's not gonna make it.
Oh,
More D6s. I'm so
Oh,
sorry.
God.
Oh, then D6s.
So many D6.
I don't like your dice.
What do you need?
Can I?
You already have.
I have plenty of these. I have D6s. Take some of mine.
I'm sorry.
I have this many for you to use
Yeah,
right
well,
now.
She also
I
has
don't
an
get to use
abundance.
them. She gets to
Oh.
use against me.
Have you seen my D6s?
I want to use some
Why?
Give me your
for
dice
sneak
back.
attack because they're pretty.
How many do you need? That's fine. Yeah.
I have more D6s than I ever know what to do with.
I feel that. I have another one. I have all of the ones in my bag, and then I have another unopened box.
We should play Shadowrun.
I have them for Demon Hunters. So, yeah.
This shirt is very V-neck, and it's very open and breezy. It feels really nice.
Shameless plug for a system I very much enjoy. Demon Hunters. It's really cool. It's a fate-based system, and you have fate dice and demon dice, which is why I have so many D6s. It's a lot of fun. We'll play it eventually, but
I'm very excited.
yeah.
I want to play Audrey.
Okay. I'm gonna play Shay tomorrow on my online game.
I am going to play either 1-1, or I might be my favorite sexy Neapolitan executioner cowboy. A little modern iteration of him.
You
but
missed
still.
one.
Oh, bastard.
Bastard.
Okay. Anyway,
If you don't know that,
sidetrack
we can
done.
Or you can just do
You failed the con save. I got D6s out.
Hey, red dice.
I'm so sorry.
If anybody's in chat, can we get Neff? I think we need Neff in the chat.
It's
Let's get
probably
that in the
going to
chat.
be delayed a little bit. But yeah, F in the chat, please.
Yes.
We need
I see no one in the chat.
19 damage.
Yeah, because the stream is delayed because it's shit Wi-Fi.
How late is it?
It's only
10
10 seconds.
seconds.
It was at one point. 10 seconds?
6.
Yeah. Oh, okay. I thought it was 10 minutes at one point at some point last.
Yeah, that's because the internet here is shit.
Yeah. We got shitternet.
What are you at?
6 hit blind.
Ah, fun.
Yay!
Wait, did you say 6?
Yay!
That means I can kill you with my.
Oh my on.
You can play as my Knoll.
He is but a simple farmer.
I'm not
He does
going to.
deserve that.
You better not.
I won't. I don't want to get kicked out.
Okay, Contessa.
If you're on death's door though and you can't save me, you know what I'm doing.
So I'm gonna whip this thing up if it's not immune to restraint. Actually, I'm not.
I just realized
That
we can do a
doesn't
sick
matter.
combo with Candace where you shoot spiderweb at the enemy and then I drain them with their blood and send them into a minion.
Just like that.
It's a wizard.
But no, not the Wither in general. I'll keep this in mind.
Okay. Anything else you're going to do?
I'll breathe in the dice there.
Ooh.
You okay there?
We breathe in the dice there. I take a big sniff.
It's a bonus action to turn on the spider form.
Okay.
So I'm
Yes.
gonna do this.
It's so dusty.
Now I
Next
gotta
turn.
try.
Oh my God.
It smells like an attic. You have to get a big whiff.
I don't see what's so bad about that.
Yeah, but you're desensitized to first.
Yeah,
I must
fair.
know. I'm curious.
Hits the back of your throat like
It does. You have to like really get in
you
there.
gotta like get deep in the pain.
Yeah, right? Isn't that weird?
Weird.
No, you'll have to redo it.
Oh, come on.
You have to like get in there. Really shove your face in there.
Imagine it's barbecue potato legs.
Too late.
Alright, what's happening?
Okay. It's your turn.
Mine?
Yeah.
I guess I'll activate my blade song so I have a chance of resisting the hit.
Okay.
So that puts my AC up to 17.
Okay.
How much damage did it deal to you last turn?
A lot.
How much is a lot?
Like 30 some.
From 42 down to 6. And that's resisting a good chunk of it.
I'm going to cast Magic Missile. Using a second level spell
I can do
slot,
math.
baby. Where is my other D4? There it is. Alright. That's shit.
You're shit.
Yeah, what about it? Fuck my life. Get. 9.
9 to hit or 9 damage?
Magic
9 damage
missile.
with magic missile. Okay. I can remember mechanics, I swear.
What's your armor class?
Okay.
Okay, mine's actually a little better.
Arlen.
I
I'm not sure.
am going.
It was light armor, no armor, and no armor was better because my dexterity is the same.
Okay, I'm going to hit it with swords and shit. So 19
Okay.
to slap it.
That will work.
Yeah, I love slapping things with sharp objects. Max damage 14.
Okay.
That's a good slap.
That's a good old slap.
What'd you draw
Goose.
on?
Okay. Same method. The hit and run.
Okay.
Oh, I keep relearn.
17.
That'll hit.
Okay, so. $19 damage. Shut the fuck up.
I will beat you to death.
And of course, I've not been keeping up with my hulkage. And of course, hide. 27.
Okay. That definitely beats its passive. Okay.
I would hope so.
Yeah. Casper. I'd like to disengage. Okay.
I still haven't gotten that.
No. You think people watch our stream?
Why not, sir?
I think they were. I don't think they are anymore. Anyway. What are you going to do?
I'd like to disengage and move
Okay.
away.
Cool. That be it?
Yes, this disengage takes a whole action.
Yeah. I don't know if there was like a bonus action thing you wanted to do, or
The bonus action attack only applies to melee.
yeah. So yeah. Cool. This is
Unless
the
you
wyvern's
let
turn.
me melee bonus attack, then disengage, then
You still have to use your main attack for the
Yeah.
bonus action attack. Yeah.
Because you need to attack, and then you can do the second attack.
It's its turn. Who is within melee range of it?
I've just been camping by the entrance.
Okay, then you're gonna get hit.
Alright.
Talk shit, get hit.
I dare you.
I don't say shit.
You say that, and I roll a nat 20 on its first attack.
And
Just be glad it's not the poison attack first.
Oh.
Talk shit, get
Okay.
hit.
talk shit, get crit.
Yeah.
Eat crit.
That's what
I
just
think-
happened there.
Eat crit and die and talk shit, get crit would be great names for a stream.
I
I think eat crit
Okay.
and die is a better one.
Ooh, those damage dice.
Yeah.
Yummy.
That's gonna be 18 damage
Total?
from the first attack.
Oh, jeez.
18.
Yeah. And the second
I could
attack
live for
is
that.
going to be a 13 to hit.
Yeah, that doesn't hit.
Okay.
Wait,
Then you avoid the poison thing.
I could have lived from that.
Yeah, and?
I'm happy. I wouldn't have died from one hit.
Alright.
I could have attacked
And
it.
yeah, that's gonna be its turn.
Well, crit for crit, I
It's
guess.
very bloody, by the way.
Very bloodied.
Very bloody.
I crit on it.
Do they don't resist fire damage, do they?
No, there are no immunities or resistances.
Oh, hold on. Can I cast Hellish Rebuke? Because I have that spell. And it's a reaction for
Yeah.
getting hit at. Alright, neat.
It makes a dex save.
It sure does. And it has disadvantage on everything, if I can remember
That's a
correctly.
6.
Oh yeah, it has disadvantage.
Yeah, alright.
So
Yes,
it should
for
have been
the-
having
for the one,
disadvantage
no.
on these attacks.
Yeah, I'm so sorry, I forgot about that.
2d10 fire damage. God fucking damn it. 3 plus 3 is 6. Love wasting my spell slots on fucking nothing.
Okay.
See, you made the mistake by using your spell slots for anything other than smite. As a paladin, that is an unwritten rule that you're only supposed to smite.
I have spell slots. I have spells that do 3d10s of damage, and you only
Yeah,
use a
but they're
smite.
not smites.
Contessa, it is your turn.
They're not
Wait,
smites,
did
so
you
you
do
shouldn't
L6
use them.
What?
No, I don't need healing spirits.
Yeah.
Oh,
Did you get
It
that?
was
No, I did not hear that. Then it's down.
Probably.
Oh, it's
Yeah,
dead?
it
Oh,
was only
fuck.
at 5.
Oh, sick. Alright, I killed it. Where's the rock? I want it.
This one doesn't like poop out of existence with a rock like the elementals did, but as it dies and isn't like filling up the cave with its entire form anymore, you can see a small collection of things scattered in the back.
I'm gonna make an
Alright.
investigation check for a rock.
I've investigated for a rock too. I rolled a 19.
Alright, time to roll.
I'm just
I
going
got a
to roll.
20.
Is there like multiple rocks scattered around and we have to figure out what
I'm
one is?
investigating for special rock.
Okay.
Because if there's multiple rocks around, I am going to swoop in and just grab the first rock that I can find.
Okay. I mean, there are several rocks lying around because it is a
Okay.
cave.
Yes.
The special rock sticks out
Oh.
pretty obviously. It's like bluish, not in the same way as the first one, but like sky blue and kind of iridescent.
I found it
You-
first.
You both found it.
I got a
So-
20. She alright.
You're
Alright.
gonna fight over it. Roll the dex contest again.
Time to lose.
Be a natural fucking 20.
Damn it. All right.
Okay.
Can I attempt to switch my rock with one of our one's rocks?
No.
Yes.
You can't. They're all in my fucking pockets.
So that one's legit.
Yeah, but they just saw you
Yeah.
pick up this new one.
And I have a +9 to sleight of beak.
Nah, fuck you.
I don't have hands.
You don't get to do that.
Okay.
I won
That
with
is
it.
18.
But I rolled a 20 for dexterity to get it.
Yeah, you picked it up before me. That's the dex.
Yeah, and you were too busy being dexterous to notice.
Hold on,
who's
how do
stopping.
I need to notice you.
Passive.
Yeah, what's your passive?
12. Bullshit.
Goose totally yoinks one of the rocks.
I'm going
And-
to
Under
smite.
what?
Okay, I smite Goose.
No,
You don't
you
know
don't
that
know
Goose has
Goose
done
did
it.
I fucking am holding it in my hand and it's not
Oh,
there
now
It
now.
was sleight of goose or sleight of beak. You don't
Yeah,
notice.
but I-
Also, I swapped it with a different rock.
I feel like it should be like pretty fucking noticeable because I'm
Have
actually.
you
No,
ever
it was after you
actual
put it in your
pickpockets are
pocket.
pretty sly.
It was after you put it in your pocket.
Goose.
That's a shame. You just got goosed. Get honked, bitch. You've been slain.
Hey, can you make a wisdom saving throw for me?
Why?
Because I'm going to do something to you.
What?
I'm going to fucking just make the saving throw.
But why?
Remember when I asked if you were an undead earlier? This is coming into play now.
I thought we
God.
said no antagonizing other party members.
Are
Make
you
a
going to
wisdom
turn
saving
undead?
throw. No, I'm not going to turn undead. I can't do that. I'm going to do something else. Make a wisdom fucking
Are
saving
you going to
throw.
Why?
make him your thrall?
Hey, that's a negative. That's a 2.
Alright, cool. I have a thing called Control Undead. Target one visible undead within 30 feet. They make a wisdom saving throw or be controlled by me for 24 hours. Give me your fucking rock.
Can you not do that? You said no antagonizing
Get
other
honked,
party members.
bitch!
Eh. No, I
Give
eat
me-
rock.
No,
I
you
eat
have
rock.
to obey me, you
I eat
fucking
rock.
piece of shit.
Okay,
While he's handing over the rock, can I swoop in and grab it?
please.
You can try, I guess.
Okay,
Slide
what would
it
I
in.
roll?
It'd be slide a beak from me.
I think so.
So,
It
how
would
are
be.
you?
Well, when are you gonna do it? Like when I'm taking it out or when I'm taking
When
it?
you're handing it
Just like
over.
head
So
back
would I
to
still be
it,
holding
to
it?
kinda, like,
Yeah.
Alright, so it'd be for
have
me.
like a big dinner and like go through the adventure to be.
I don't
Like,
see why
default.
not.
That's only a 14.
My wisdom
We're
is
leaving.
I have a negative
Okay.
3 modifier on my
Because
wisdom.
we don't know what's going on.
What do I
We
do?
just don't care.
I
Do
got
any of you notice as the other two leave?
No. We're too busy fighting over rocks.
Sounds good.
Okay.
Wait, so what happens?
You go back to town and tell the story of finding these rocks here.
Wait, so
You have a good dinner.
what stat do I do for sleight of hand? To
Cool.
Because it's directly as it's being handed over.
Sleight of hand implies that there was some deception of
Okay.
hand motion involved.
okay,
I think
so-
it would be dex against
Just
dex,
straight dex.
But yeah,
just straight dex.
yeah.
What is it?
You got a 3.
I got an 8.
I got a 16.
Fuck.
Okay, you managed to flap in their faces, but you are not able to grab that rock.
Alright.
Cool, I have this rock now.
Get home.
Okay. You believe you have all of them.
Alright.
I thought Goose had one of them.
Goose has one
Yeah.
of them.
So I did believe.
Does the journal say where to go next?
The journal says, if only I could destroy them.
Okay.
You must use the stones to destroy the stones.
Yeah.
I don't know if I want to destroy them.
Do you put the fourth one in your pocket?
Yeah, I have them all.
Okay.
In my pockets.
The fifth one, I should say. You put it in your pocket, and your pocket starts to kind of burn. It
Oh.
feels very, very warm. Nothing's like
Oh.
smoking or actually catching on fire, but it's uncomfortable against
How
your
was I
body.
doing that with only 4 before?
It wasn't the right 4. Fight me.
I'm going to take them
And
all
they weren't
out
all
to see
together.
them because that's
there weren't
weird
4
and I'm
before.
taking them
There
out.
were
Okay.
4,
now.
but they have 3 out of 1.
Alright, and then I noticed that one of them is an iridescent fucking blue, and we have a rogue in the party.
Okay.
You don't know the goose is
Listen,
just a
Goose.
goose.
This is important. Can I please have the fucking rock back?
I'm going to roll deception to be innocent.
Okay.
And I have expertise. Yeah, that is a 23. I'm innocent.
Listen, you're the only fucking rogue in the party. Oh, 2 people are not. Okay, so I'm going to go and try to follow them.
Yeah, I'm innocent. I don't know what you're talking about.
You're like solidly back at the lake now, headed back toward the road to get back to town. They're a ways off from you, but you can see them because you're standing in a high place and you can like look out and be like, ah, there they are, those motherfuckers, they must have stolen them.
Okay, yeah, I'm going to try to catch up to them.
Okay.
You're following me too because I have control of you. For the most part, you're
And I'll
just
just
acting as you
follow as
normally
well.
would because, like, I don't have much use for a slave.
Ooh, it's a total control. So you have to declare all of my actions.
Yeah, I know. One of my actions is you're following with me. You're acting as you normally would, except for stealing.
Well, how do I normally act? You have to declare it.
One of my just declare that you're-
That's absurd. I'm not gonna make her do that because that would gum up the game so much.
Yeah.
Okay. You don't catch up to them until you are back in town.
Hey, did you guys take one of the rocks?
You kind of burst into the tavern.
I'm not sure. Listen, we need the rocks. They're a key part of the
Are
bullshit that's
the other
going on
4
down in the
rocks
lake.
in their pocket.
Probably.
No, I'm holding them.
Oh.
Okay.
I'm keeping them in a separate, safer pocket in my bag because they're warm.
Okay.
You cannot get in there. It's inside of the bag.
I can certainly
Use
fucking
insight to,
try.
like,
I'm gonna
guess.
put that limit on it that it would
Oh.
be because she is specifically paying attention to the bag.
I was going to try to put the other one back.
So it's like, I know that none of us have the rocks. Can I like use insight to try to guess which
I
ones
mean, you
have
could
them?
try to drop it into the main pocket of the bag.
I'd like to try that. See if that's close enough to get something to happen.
Well,
Slate of beak.
passive perception is 12.
My slate of beak was a 17.
Right, so I don't notice it.
Okay. But you do notice as your whole bag starts to shake.
Oh fuck. Well, okay, so I take it off and I start like pulling the rocks out and I see the other one. Alright, I kick the goose as a free action.
Oh my god.
Roll a hit, bitch.
Okay.
You're not proficient.
Okay, well I rolled a 17, so
Fuck.
battery depleted or some fuck. 17, and I guess plus strength, so
Yeah.
I'm not trying to do damage to you, I'm just going to fucking kick you because you're a dumb bitch.
That's acceptable.
Which is something you can do with me.
Meanwhile, you just hear the goose yell, "Fuck!"
That's not the weirdest thing that's going on right now, so I'm going to address that later, and then what's happening with the bag and the rocks.
Are all the rocks out of the bag?
Yeah.
Okay.
I've arranged them in a fun circle.
They are shaking like crazy, starting to rise off the ground. Oh, they're pretty far away. You're by, or no, wait, you got back
We're
to
in
the tavern. You're in the
town.
middle of the tavern.
Yeah.
Which is pretty crowded.
Yay!
Yay!
This is your fault!
Yes.
You have achieved your goal of being a bastard.
Yes, I have.
Okay, this is gonna be fun. There are townspeople here.
hit points.
Shit. Good news is the apothecary is all the way across town, and she started brewing up some more health potions because she's like, ah, those fuckers are gonna need them. So.
Goose flapping and clucking.
Wait, are you,
They have-
you have the stones and you're medium sized, right?
Yeah.
If like we
Are you
take
going?
Serious.
The stones are on the ground.
I just.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they're on the ground and we're on a table.
You can't. What are you going to try to
Turn
do?
into a toad and eat them, obviously.
You're going to eat them? Toads.
Do you really want to do that?
I really don't think that would be a smart
If
thing.
it kills the toad, it just revert to human form. Take any area of
It'd
it.
still be in your stomach.
Yeah.
Then you just die as a human.
Magnus bird science.
I knew I should have taken rope trick, and we could have just thrown the rocks in there and been done with it.
You could have.
I'm just gonna like swallow these and leap out of the tavern.
So you're turning into a toad and you're eating the rocks.
Of course.
Okay. You eat all of the rocks. You manage to catch them as they start floating up. They
Arlen screams, by the way, like, what the fuck? Put them back!
You have eaten half of them when they all very violently slam together and explode outward.
This is a mistake.
Yeah. I asked if you were sure you wanted to do it.
But that doesn't mean it. That's because you're sure.
The DM asks if
It's-
you're
it's
sure.
part of the
That's
disclaimer.
typically, it's not a good idea.
Wizards of the Coast is not responsible for this action or the chaos that's about to ensue.
I have.
Wizards of the Coast is not responsible for the consequences of splitting up the party, which we've done. Sticking appendages in the mouth of a lingering green devil face, accepting a dinner invitation from bugbears, storming the feast hall of a giant setting, angering a dragon of any variety, or saying yes when the DM asks, "Are you really sure?"
And you have done 3 of those things in this session.
Yay!
So, yeah. Your frog form is totally fucked. This thing goes off like a bomb. Everybody in the immediate 5 feet of this spot needs to make a dex save.
Oh, dunk.
Hey, look at that, 19.
I definitely failed. I got an 8.
10. Can I re-roll a hit my book?
Yeah, okay.
It hit my. It fell off my page first one.
God damn it, that's
Wait.
less.
Okay.
Alright, never mind. I got a 22.
disadvantage because I'm exhausted. But
Yes.
advantage because of danger sense.
Then it's a straight up normal
Yes.
dice roll.
Okay. I'll just reroll
Sorry,
this one. I roll a 7 and a 6. I'll just reroll them.
Okay.
Who's
Okay.
that?
I'll take that.
So, anyone who beat a 12 is
Okay.
okay.
Alright.
I'd say okay.
Taking half damage.
Yeah. Some of the villagers are kind of fucked.
Kind of only mostly very dead.
Ooh. Would it be alright for me to say that I chugged some health potions on the way though?
Probably. It's a pretty long walk.
Meanwhile, I
Okay.
took no damage in the wyvern fight, so
So-
I'm full.
This is going to be
11 plus 4, 15.
15 damage.
Well, is
If
it
you
15
beat a
half or
if you beat a 12, you take half, which would be 8.
Yes.
Whoa. I am done.
And now there's also a lot
Right
of
past
tables
the
and
door.
chairs displaced, a good scorch mark on the
Why do
floor.
our this for a
But
second?
there's no sign of the stones.
Oh.
Oh.
Frog exploded into Pintessa, who is now unconscious on the floor. No saves, but not dying.
Okay, I'm going to go try to wake her up, I guess.
Okay.
I'm first going to use some of my lay on hands on me. So like,
Alright, you have that.
I'm going to use 10 of them on me to bump me back up to 36, and then I'm going to use 2 of them.
Okay.
So that's 12.
Mere seconds after this bomb goes off here, the townspeople are starting to like gather around, do the rubbernecking, staring at the disaster sort of thing. A couple people who are a little bit braver have started coming into the tavern to see what happened and if anybody needs help.
Is there anything like weird immediately noticeable too?
It feels different. You can't feel the presence of the stones anymore. That evil is gone.
Fuck.
Yeah.
No!
Yeah.
I wanted those!
I know you did.
God fucking damn it. Is Contessa awake?
I'm gonna say that there were enough people around coming in to like see what was going on that they were able to
Goose will
stabilize
make the
you.
medicine
Okay.
check. Goose will stabilize you.
Okay.
So
Goose stabilizes you.
Thank you.
that's the end of my plan. So
I thought that they were gonna like turn into another boss monster.
no. So you all feel slightly compelled to keep looking for these stones, even though you know that they are no longer in this existence. So, quite possibly, your characters will be driven insane in the future, but it'll take too long to play the game. So,
Oh boy.
yeah. Is there anything else that you would like to do before we wrap up for this?
Okay, that's it.
Okay, cool. So that was my Lovecraftian Halloween one-shot.
Yay.
You did 3 of the things that the disclaimer said not to do.
Yay! That's how you play Dungeons and Dragons.
Yeah. I hope you all had fun. I did.
I did.
GM breakage
Thank you
count
very
was
much.
officially at 5.
Yeah.
The Journey Quest reference was at 4.
Yeah.
Yay, I win.
You beat Journey Quest.
Yeah. So, yeah. You will be back next week with a continuation of the normal campaign.
Military punk, baby.
Yeah. The party just got out of a military bunker where some weird shit happened. They're headed back to the capital city of Solipsis to start asking some questions and see if they can find out what the hell was going on there. We might have some new players next week. I don't know, because now's a really good time to let new people jump in, just because
Yep.
getting back to the Adventurers Guild.
Oh god, that's really playing Pansarin.
Yeah. Week after that, I will probably be home for the weekend, so I don't know if we will be playing. Probably not. So, anyway.
Well, something I want to try is I want to try writing the one shot again.
Okay.
So
You could totally run a one
yeah,
shot
it will
in
be
my absence.
It will be in. I need to find my notebook. I don't even remember the name of the world. Kudasai? I think it's Kudasai. That sounds right.
It sounds right. I
I-
don't remember though.
I remember how the map looks. And I can remember how each of the countries work, but I don't remember names. It will be within Kudasai. And it will not be the level 20 mess of the one shot I ran before.
So it'll be a one shot in 2 weeks.
Yes.
And that's as far ahead as we are capable of planning because we are college students.
Oh god, I just realized it's entirely possible for Darkseid to appear.
Oh my.
I don't want to see Darkseid.
You do, it's a beautiful mess.
I don't. Anyway,
I
True,
genuinely do not.
that will be it for our stream.
Yay.
Thank you all for coming.